What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Real Estate Podcast, episode 143. I'm here with Griffin.
I'm here with Trev.
And we're hiding out deep in someone's weird-ass house with Adam.
Y'all are hiding out in somebody's fucking weird-ass house.
So this week we watched Parasite.
Yeah.
Korean flick.
Yeah. It's not the first foreign film we've watched, right?
Nah, but it's a foreign.
Like, is this the first one we've watched that doesn't have an English dub?
No, we watched, what movie was that? Deet.
Oh,
Come on.
Audition.
We had to read that.
Audition.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. No,
Yeah.
I thought they had an English dub out.
I think I watched the.
I
Was it
watched
dubbed?
They do have a dub out, but when I watched it, because I couldn't figure out how to open the subtitles in the viewer,
Subtitles.
I finally figured it out this time. If you go on video stream, you can import the subtitles.
Yeah, you can.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
So
I actually, for this movie though, I preferred the subtitles.
yeah, I did too.
Because sometimes when
I'm
and you don't want to, when you slap that cheesy ass voice over it that doesn't line up, and it's like you're watching a movie that's just out of sync the whole time.
Yeah.
I like it.
I mean, this movie's been nominated for a couple of Golden Globes. I'm sure that they're going to get some.
Oh, it's going to win. It'll probably win Best Picture of the Year.
It did win the Palme d'Or, like Cannes, if I'm pronouncing that award right.
I think you are. Sounds right. But you know, it's getting a lot of buzz. And like I was talking to Adam about this before you got on, Trav. It's amazing how much buzz this movie's getting. And like they're pushing it onto the Western audiences without trying to do an Americanized version of it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because I mean, look at
It's the performance,
yeah. Well, it's everything. I mean, because they don't have. I mean, they do, but they don't have like houses, and their culture is so
different.
much different that it. How could it work without being either funny or really fucked up if you made it in the U.S.? You know what I mean?
And what's crazy is that this film's getting all across the board acclaim. It's got universal acclaim on shittyredthings.com.
Yeah.
And I mean on the wiki, I mean it's on virtually everyone's top 10 list.
I can see why.
I mean, it's the theme.
Yeah.
Class warfare as a theme is completely killing it in the box office. Like just like that. That's what Joker essentially was too.
When he started laughing at the end, I was like, "Oh shit, he's gonna turn into the Joker."
Wouldn't that be amazing?
So yeah,
I really liked it.
Yeah, I did too. What did you think about it, Trav? Because you're more of a fan of foreign films than I think that Adam and myself are.
It was good. I enjoyed it. I tend to lean to the more just in your face ridiculous shit.
Oh boy.
Yeah. But I mean, even so, like this movie to me was like an Asian version of Us.
Yeah, kinda. Yeah.
I can see that.
The whole vault guy living there or dude's husband, right? Because wasn't it
it was the chick, the housekeeper, yeah.
Yeah.
Her husband had been living down there for 4 years.
But yeah, it was good. I was waiting for the crazy thing, you know, like and for this point it was the big reveal of that, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was good. I don't know if it falls under me revisiting it again though. It was good for what it was. I did find it wasn't there a moment where it felt sort of Tarantino-ish?
A little bit.
at the beginning
Yeah.
when they were all integrating, like when the daughter starts being the what it was, art therapy or whatever to the child, and it would just cut to those scenes where she's just like, I'm pulling this out of my ass, guys.
Well,
like,
and what was cool was how they were all sitting around practicing their lines.
Yeah.
Like Googling shit, pulling it up, watching videos, like.
Yeah.
Well, like they had done this before.
That's what I felt. Yeah, I was like, oh, they've been to they're con man, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they're conning people.
But I mean, but essentially though, they were just lazy pieces of shit, though.
Pretty much. Because what's stopping them?
I mean, they showed you how they just really didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, when they were sitting around drinking, being themselves.
From the start of the film, man, they did so much characterization in just the Wi-Fi thing.
Yeah.
That little bit alone.
Remember when he toasted? Now that our phones are connected to the Wi-Fi again.
Yeah.
I totally see why this film won, because of just, I mean, the movie was well shot, for real.
Well, I like how they even said it in a lot of the stuff that he used like extra wide lenses because they wanted to make this house. And to be fair, the house really wasn't that big.
No, it just felt big from the shots.
Yeah, the way that they shot everything, it felt fucking huge.
It
but
did.
it wasn't.
And the complete contrast between where these people are living.
Yeah.
And what they're trying to achieve by their really weird means,
Right.
They were good at it.
Oh yeah, the daughter
was really
good at it.
Yeah.
Like she's the one that really got in there.
She sold it. Well, she walked in and was like, "No, you can't sit in. Get out."
Yeah.
It's like you just told the rich, like, but she went in there like that's the character.
With the confidence, yeah.
She said she went in there and owned that shit.
Yeah.
So she was believable.
Right. I mean, it was the performances though were fucking incredible, man. And this main guy,
the young dude.
No, the older guy.
The dad.
Yeah.
Travis, did you think he looked like fucking Gangnam Style? Didn't he look like Gangnam Style?
I had a hard time with this movie. I'm gonna be really honest with y'all. And I guess that's why it's done so well and received so much acclaim. Because as I'm watching the movie, you see the scenes where the family's living in squalor, and they do these shots that make you just feel really bad for them.
Yeah.
But then, scene change, and suddenly you're like, wait, they're such pieces of shit.
Yeah.
Is it because they're choosing to be the quote unquote parasite to this family, or is it a case that they can't help it, or are they choosing to be that way? Or are they a victim of like how shitty their living situation is?
Well, we don't really know.
Yeah, whatever happened before. I know that he just said they were out of work.
Yeah.
So they were down to work. It's just where were they going to work?
Yeah, it's one of those situations.
Because when they got the jobs, they had to work.
Yeah.
So being a housekeeper and stuff ain't gonna be easy.
I really got a tug of war of feeling sorry for these people and being like, no, fuck these guys. This is crazy, I
felt sorry for them until I saw them sitting around plotting on those motherfuckers. Like, like they're fucking stupid. We got this.
Well, I think that's the point of the movie almost to a degree, because it's like you do feel sorry for them. Then that sorrow goes away and you kind of feel, I don't know, just contempt maybe,
or kind of betrayed by their actions that you see as the film progresses.
Yeah, and then it plays, like you said, it plays this tug of war, and I think that's the point of the movie, where it's like, yes, they're from low class,
or like you can't be mad at the system because everybody's choosing to participate in it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the thing. So it's like, and I really liked, I'll get back to my point in a second, but I really liked how they portrayed the rich family. They weren't assholes, like, at all. Like,
no.
behind
a little
closed
ignorant
doors.
and
Yeah,
naive, yes, but they are not bad people. They were your typical family.
yeah. Behind closed doors, they talk about what they talk about, but they would never talk about this kind of stuff in front of them. You know
But
what I'm
that's,
saying?
I mean, that's every intimate conversation ever, though.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. But it flirts that line of being like you feel sorry for them and you don't. You hope that they succeed, but at the same time you hope that they don't. Like it flirts it well enough to where it's like you can blame both sides. You can blame society for the way that these people are, but you can also blame these people for the position that they're in and not going out and trying to do more and be more. Because it
yeah,
even said that
that's pretty much, to me, that was what, like, that was this movie in like a
yeah,
couple sentences, you know.
yeah. Because even the one kid, the kid that first got hired on as the tutor to begin with, like he was in the military. So if we're gonna go, because is it in Korea that you have to serve in the military, or is that Germany?
I'm not sure,
I think
man.
doesn't know. Israel does that,
Right.
I know several countries have
but I
something like
think
that, but
I'm
I'm
not
not
sure if
sure.
Japan. I know Israel. They have to. Everyone, no
Right. Yeah.
exceptions.
So it's like he was in the military. Um, I'm almost 100% sure that he could have furthered himself in his education, but why didn't he? He's smart. Obviously,
He
they're
is
all
smart.
very they're all smart. Look at the
Hmm.
daughter. You know, the
Yeah.
things that she was able to accomplish and just her street knowledge and her bullshitting alone could have landed her any job that she wanted. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like, but they refused to apply themselves to want more until an opportunity arose. But at the same time, it's like, what what drove them into this position to begin with? Were they always shitty? Like you see the medals and the stuff on the
Hmm.
wall from the mom. You know, it looks like she was in the Olympics or something like that. You know, or
I mean,
some type of
is the father's root some sort of dissociation he's undergoing, you know?
right.
And like I feel like that's also why I think a lot of people enjoy the film, why it resonates so well, because everyone's kind of had that position
Yeah,
where you're like, I could go further, but you don't, you know?
yeah. And
And
then
this movie is like, it portrays that in a very extreme fashion.
right, and just the ability for all four of them to keep it together the whole time. Like you never really saw any of them lose their shit up until the very end of the movie. You know
Dude,
what I mean?
how nervous were y'all when they were like under the table?
Oh, I know.
And I'm like, God damn it, are they ever gonna get out of this fucking house?
Yeah.
I was
Well,
like,
and
sure as shit. It's not. There's no way. But I mean, then they get
well,
out when he goes home and their house is flooded. It was almost like, damn, that's karma for you, motherfucker. Like
yeah, yeah, right.
that's what I felt. I was just like, oh,
Yeah. And that's, you know, it the way that they also towed the line. They flirted with the idea of being a comedy and also being a thriller because when those scenes that there was tension, they built that fucking tension
Oh,
yeah.
for
to a
sure,
T.
man.
And I love that. Like them, the family goes out of town, them sitting around having a good time, and then the doorbell rings. Everything, almost everything up to that point is like you could equate it to just a modern comedy to a
Hmm.
certain degree. But once that doorbell rings for the next fucking 30 minutes, it's a roller coaster of what the fuck is happening right now. You know?
There's no way if I would have been in their position, I knew the family was gonna come home early.
Oh yeah,
I
for
mean, you just
sure.
knew it was gonna happen. It was like, look,
Mhm.
there's no way we'd be sitting around getting drunk in their living room with
Yeah,
a big mess and shit. I'm like, they're coming home early. This is rich people. They're going camping.
yeah,
They're not
right.
gonna stay the whole time. Something's gonna happen. They're coming, and I knew it, man. When that phone rang and she answered it, and they were in the car, I was like, oh shit, here it comes.
Yeah,
But then the race was on, dude.
yeah. 8 minutes is not a lot of time.
No, dude, not to do all that shit they did.
Yeah, it was
And then the
amazing.
chick started fighting back.
Yeah. But it really shows you what these people were really
Cutthroat, man.
well
Desperate.
they well not only desperate but what they were capable of. Like they could have done more. They could have been more. But why? But why? Is it because we don't know the class structure there? We don't know how society is there. You know what I'm
I
saying?
know it's different. It's very different than here. Like,
Yeah. So it's like we have a complete disconnect from all of that stuff. because we know how our society functions and how our class system's set up. But there, I have no idea. So I think that the reason it's getting so much buzz in the East is because, or in the West, because we don't know, and it's like a fresh take on, and you don't get any explanation.
None, dude. We don't know what happened before.
Yeah, so it's just one of those situations where we're just along for the ride, and the rest you just kind of fill in your own head, you know.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of cool stuff. That Rock, he should have let that bitch go a long time ago.
I like the scene every time they were in the kitchen, and it would show that wall with all those wine bottles, and then the thing go down in the cellar. That was just a really cool shot. You're talking about?
Yeah.
Hold on one second, guys. Y'all keep going.
Like,
you know, this movie, and dude, the thing with this film too is that like it made hella money, dude, for what it.
Yeah, I was just looking at it,
budget.
124 million box office. I mean, that's
on an $11 million budget.
Wow.
I mean, dude, that's beans and cornbread there. Like,
I like how you remember their little house that they lived in, their little shithole.
Yeah.
It felt dirty. It looked dirty. It looked like it smelled.
When the flooding happened and the shit was just blowing out of the toilet.
The toilet, and she just sat down and smoked a cigarette.
Weirdest fucking position I've ever seen a toilet. I mean, I guess it might be a case of my mind being small here, but
I think the toilet had to be so high because their apartment was like under the plumbing level. So the toilet had to be up because the toilet was like up like with the rest of the street.
Right.
But it was shot very well, like everything about it, like the way it looked. The filter that it had on it kind of had that, that greenish yellow looking filter.
Yeah.
Yeah, that and it was cool whenever they left that place. That filter was gone.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was almost like a blue.
Yeah, when they would go to their house,
yeah,
it was cleaner, it was crisp, but in their apartment it had this like yellow, like dirty, grimy ass filter over it.
Yeah. Which was I mean, everything about it was fantastic. I mean, this is why, like, this is one of the great things, but also one of the bad things about movies. Like with this, and I would also say like Audition, Wandering Earth. Like these are just the foreign films that we've watched on the podcast. There are so many good foreign films that we have never seen.
There's a whole world of movies out there, man. Like,
yeah, and
the only reason we know about this one is because of that buzz.
Yeah, and it sucks that it has to be like that for us to watch a movie. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like if I wish this is the dream, guys. This is the dream. We sit around all day and watch movies and talk about them,
mm-hmm.
and we get paid to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's
I'd quit my job.
Yeah, in a heartbeat, dude. Because we could bang out 3 movies a day.
Mm-hmm.
We could write about them, podcast about them, whatever. You know what I mean? 3 movies a day, bang them out. Like, I would love to be a movie critic, but not an asshole movie critic. You know what I mean? But it just sucks that it takes this much word of mouth or this much buzz to create, the monster that it is and to get people to watch it. Like, and there's a lot of movies that I've watched that are foreign films because of Travis.
Mm-hmm.
Travis is like, watch this Antibodies.
Yeah.
That's a great fucking movie. Never
What was
heard
that
of
other one we watched where the 2 guys, it was based off a foreign film where they come into the house and beat them with a fucking golf club and shit?
Oh, Funny Games?
Yeah. Wasn't that based off of a foreign movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The same guy, it was a shot-for-shot remake.
Yeah.
But it's crazy, man.
I really liked it. When you went away, I was telling Travis that picture right there.
Yeah.
When she's coming up out of that and they did that wide shot.
Yeah.
It was just like, look at all this. What Just all of that, man. Like
Yeah.
those
And
shots.
some of the trivia that I read that they borrowed a lot of that expensive stuff that was in that house.
Mm-hmm.
And the director was so fucking nervous about them running around in the house and trying to clean it up and shit, like those parts of the movies,
Mm-hmm.
because if you break it, guess what?
You buy it.
Yeah. So I couldn't
So
imagine.
just filming the movie was a tense
Yeah.
process.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because somebody don't hit their mark or something happens.
Yeah.
Well, that could even add to it. Like you got the Parasite family, and you tell them like, don't break any of this shit because it belongs to
Yeah.
rich people, and we're not rich. So
It adds
you
an
got them like
extra.
being scared around it, like
Yeah.
kind of like they really are. When they're in the house, they got to be careful. Don't.
Yeah. I really like the poster for this movie too.
Yeah. The one where they're sitting on the lawn chairs.
And there's black bars
Yeah.
over their eyes.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah. I really like it. And I like this one. I've never seen this one, but I really like this one too. I'm gonna drop it. It's a family photo of all of them sitting there.
With bars
And
over
they
their eyes.
Yes.
Yeah,
I really like that one.
that's cool.
Yeah. But it was great, man.
What do you notice about that picture?
That there's feet on the ground.
Well, the Parasite family, none of them have shoes on.
Oh, that's right.
None of them. They're not wearing any
Wow.
shoes.
Interesting.
It is.
So Travis said that it's probably a one and done for him. Would you buy it? Is it a shelf sitter?
Yeah, I would go that far as to say yes. It's definitely a shelf sitter. It's worth having to if you're a film collector, yeah. And I mean, who knows? I mean, I feel one and done with it right now, but who knows? Years down the road, maybe getting a foreign film kick again, and it might be the one that makes the cut.
I feel like there's a lot more that's happening here that we didn't get to experience because we're reading the subtitles as we
Mhm.
watch it. I feel like I need at least 1 to 2 more viewings to take it all in,
Mhm.
because there's a lot of shots that, like, you're reading, you're trying to check everything,
Mhm.
but they did a really good job of holding on a scene
They
long
did.
enough.
They
Like
did.
this dude knew that he was wanting to at least try to push it into some Western market, because they did a great job when they're having conversations
It
and
wasn't
they're
too
doing.
fast.
Yeah, and the camera over the shoulder, like,
Mhm.
it wasn't cutting back and forth so fast that you couldn't pay attention to what was going on. They weren't and when they were talking fast, they would throw all the dialogue up on the
All of
screen at
it.
one time, and you can bam through it. I
Yeah,
think
get
I
it out
like
of the
watching.
way.
Well, and not only that, but like Korean seems to be more. This is going to sound weird, but it seems like it's a more drawn out language to
Yeah.
where, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it did. I actually liked hearing it. Like
Yeah, me
the
too.
way I don't know, there was just something about it. I was like, oh, I like the way it sounds.
Well, it wasn't so harsh.
Yeah.
Like when you watch a Chinese film, like,
Oh God.
whoa, easy. Like everybody's so intense and shit all the time,
Yeah.
And then Japanese, they talk so fast.
There
But
was a lot of
Korean,
low and slow in this movie.
yeah, a lot of low and slow.
Low and slow, they'd like drag it out.
Yeah.
And I was like, I liked it.
Yeah, I did too.
I think if I had the choice, like I will watch this movie again at some point. We're podlocked on a lot of movies, so it's just
Yeah.
when can you watch it. But if I watched the movie and I had the option to put like an English dub on, I think I'd leave it subtitled.
Yeah.
It adds
I think
to it, man.
Yeah.
It's part of the performance.
Yeah. So the guy that directed this and wrote it did The Host, which I've never seen The Host, but I've heard really good stuff about it. It's a kaiju film.
Oh.
Yeah. And I've heard that it was really, really. I think that DV Tuesday, Chris Gore, I think he was a huge fan of it because it came out in 2006, so that's perfect prime time.
Yep.
DV Tuesday right there. And then he did a film called Mother, not that Mother. This is a different mother. A mother desperately searches for the killer who framed her son for a girl's horrific murder. Sounds interesting. Then he did Snowpiercer, which I haven't seen Snowpiercer either.
I've seen
but
that.
I have not seen it, but I remember, Adam, that you saw it,
I
and I
watched it.
remember you pushed it for a little bit there for me.
Well, here's what it was. It was like, it's what's that fucking movie where people gotta kill each other to like win?
The
They
Purge?
no, it's
Lord
like
of the Flies.
Nah, it's that movie that none of us really liked them, but
Oh, Hunger Games.
it's Hunger Games on a fucking train, dude. Like, here's this thing: all these people have been on this train like their whole life.
Yeah.
You can't get off the train. All right, poor people at the back of the train, rich people at the front. This motherfucker's got to work his way all the way up to the front of that train. And it's like in the future. It's weird, you know?
Right.
And it kind of had that Hunger Game vibe, like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he's got to work his way up from being one of the people at the back. It's pretty good. It's got Captain America in it.
It's got an all-star cast. So we
Yeah.
got Chris Evans. The dad from this movie was in that movie.
That's where I recognize this motherfucker from, dude.
Yeah. We've got Ed Harris, John Hurt, Tilda Swinton, Jamie Bell, Octavia Spencer. It's an all-star cast, dude.
And they treat these people like shit, dude. And then they have like this, I think I remember they have like this lottery thing where we'll pick one person and they get to go up and, you know, live with the rich people.
Right.
And they're like just fucking on these people, man. It's terrible. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're like parasites, dude. The back of the train. Like, it's pretty good. It's got good reviews.
I think we should throw this on the pod sometime.
Yeah.
Because
I saw it forever ago.
Yeah, it came out in 2013. But yeah, it's got an all-star cast. He directed that. And then he directed I don't know how to pronounce it. Okja, OKJA. Okja. Young girl risks everything to prevent a powerful multinational company from kidnapping her best friend, a fascinating beast named Aksha. And this thing looks like a gigantic hippo. Tilda Swinton's in it. And she is very Tilda. Oh, it's got fucking Paul Dano in it.
You know,
And
that's good.
Stephen Yun, whatever, from Walking Dead's in it. This thing looks fucking creepy.
Tell you what's weird, man, is that I had no idea that this guy directed that Snowpiercer. That was a movie shot in America for America. Like, it's not a foreign film at all.
Right.
Is that the only movie he's got under his belt like that? I guess he did some of the others, and they were like, let's give him a chance.
Well, this movie has Tilda Swinton, Jake Gyllenhaal, Paul Dano, and I don't recognize any of these other people. But I mean, Jake Gyllenhaal, Paul Dano, Tilda Swinton. I mean, those aren't
says
just.
It's in Korean.
Yeah. So.
What I'm noticing is all of his movies have good scores.
Yeah.
Always in the 80s.
Well, I think Snowpiercer brought him to the U.S. I think that Aksha, or however you pronounce it, was his kind of like, I'm going to bridge two gaps here.
Oh, yeah, that was like 2 years ago.
It came
Drama
out on Netflix.
sci-fi. I checked that out.
Yeah, it's a Netflix movie, apparently. And then Parasite was his return back to Korea.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Well, while you were gone, Travis laid it on me. I even pulled it up there a minute ago. I thought it was like $8 million something budget, 10 million something. You know, raked in 125 or 24 million box
Holy
office.
shit.
Yeah, dude. That's a
I mean,
shoestring
that's-
budget, dude.
Yeah.
And he did good with what he had.
Yeah. Well, it made 20 million in the U.S. alone, which is good for a foreign film.
Mm-hmm. Real good.
So it made some bank.
Yeah. I'm just ready, dude. Like, for real. I'm ready for, and I hope that this is like the beginning of it, for these foreign films that are fantastic to be bridged over to us, because they exist and we can get them. But it's like you never know. We don't know what's good, and unless you just sit there and watch foreign films constantly, you know, because it's a
Well,
lot,
I
like
mean,
a lot of movies.
this is exactly why the multiplex should even exist, man. You have
Yeah,
plenty of screens that you can import movies like this and let them have a fair run in the U.S. Because the audience is there. We all know, just we know people that are into shit like this, you know.
yeah, yeah,
There's the one friend that's into foreign shit.
The
yeah.
director's name is Bong.
Oh, the main guy was in this dude's first feature.
Yeah, I was
Came
just
out
looking at his IMDb. Yeah.
Yeah, Memoirs of Murder came out in 2003. It says, in a small Korean province in 1986, three detectives struggle with the case of multiple young women being found raped and murdered by an unknown culprit. He wrote and directed that, and the dad from this movie was the lead in it apparently.
Mm-hmm.
And like that dude's acting,
Good.
I'm fucking sold American, dude.
He did really good in this. That
No,
scene,
no,
y'all, where he was
I'm
told him
sold Korean.
where he was driving her home to do the party in the car,
Yeah,
and just the look on his face. They all just went through this terrible ass shit.
yeah,
Their whole world's falling apart, and she's back there like, and rolls the
yeah,
window down.
yeah,
That really hurt his feelings, then the whole smell thing.
yeah. It did.
I mean, that got dude killed.
Yeah.
I didn't think that was gonna happen.
No.
But when
But
he reached down there to get those keys, and he was like, "Oh, he stinks." He was like, "Fuck you, dude."
yeah. Well, it's one of those things where it's like this guy just came out of nowhere and stabbed my daughter. You don't
Yeah.
know it's my daughter, but stabbed my daughter.
I see my son over here bleeding, like he looks like he's fucked up.
Yeah. Your son is having a seizure, and if you don't get him to the hospital in 15 minutes, he's going to die. And you're worried about how I smell right now?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
My daughter's
Knife to the
dying.
fucking Yeah. Knife to the chest, bitch.
I asked Griffin this earlier before we got on here, Travis. I'll ask you.
Yeah.
So at the end of the movie, he's got a plan.
Yeah.
He's daydreaming. I'm gonna get rich, and I'm gonna buy this house one day, and all you gotta do is come up. Did that ever happen?
I think he did.
Think he did? The clip,
Well,
you
I
know,
mean,
in the clip,
they
he's a
spent-
little bit older, and
Well, they spent the entire film showing us just how dedicated they were to things they were committed to
Mhm.
doing. So I felt like that letter was a way of being like, hey, he goes on to buying the house and getting
Yeah.
them out. But
so then he ends up being successful. But they
Yeah, he
lost their
kinda learns.
sister. They fucked themselves.
Oh, absolutely.
Be a good ending.
Yeah.
How long would he? I mean, you could see he was a little bit older. It would have taken a while to get that money. I mean,
Yeah.
how long did he have to stay down there?
I'd say probably at least
10 years?
5 to 10 years. Yeah, at least.
He looked older when he came
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Looked rough. Him sneaking up, getting that food. What about that dude in there beating his head on that fucking thing?
Yeah.
And when he came up, he had beat his head on it so much.
Yeah, that was fucking crazy.
See, what I thought was going to happen, I was going to be like, oh, okay, so now their house is fucked up. I thought they were going to kill those people. and
Yeah.
then they were gonna live down there. I was
Yeah,
like, damn,
I thought-
here's your house right here.
Yeah, I thought that was going to happen too, but I mean, you know,
Original story.
yes.
You ever seen anything like that? That's
Not,
original there. That's
not like that.
good idea.
Yeah. Y'all wanna give her a rating?
I give it a star. And y'all know me. I don't normally like fucking foreign movies,
Right.
but I enjoyed this one. I don't even. They may try to do a remake. It's up to the director, man. I mean, he'd have to sign rights off. Years from now, they could be like, "All right, we're doing a U.S. version."
Yeah.
But this movie was so good.
It doesn't need it, man.
No, I don't think they're gonna.
Just watch this one.
Yeah.
Star.
You know what they should do? I'm just gonna throw this out there real quick. Like Adam said before, most of the time, whenever they dub them, it's real cheesy and
The
shitty.
voice is shitty.
If they're gung ho and serious about wanting to really bring this to Western audiences, why don't they hire like legit actors to come in and do the voiceovers?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like people that sound like kind of how these people would sound, but that can act with their voice instead of just, saying the line.
Because the way this dad,
Yeah.
just the way he would sound, dude, and
Well,
he
his
there's just something
his
about it.
pace,
Yeah.
his pace, especially at the end when he's behind the bushes with the other dad,
Mm-hmm.
and that whole pacing where it's like, but you still love your wife, right?
Yeah.
Like just his timing and pacing was fucking perfect, man.
Remember when the
Fucking
daughter
love
was freaking out and the lightning
Yeah.
cracked, and he said, good timing."
Yeah. Yeah. Him grabbing his wife's shirt and acting like he's gonna punch her in the face.
I thought he was.
I thought he was too. I'm fucking sick of this shit. It's like,
Just
damn.
kept making fun of him.
Yeah. But that was their relationship though.
Yeah.
Like they were happy. Like even though they were in shit, they were still a family, So what are you gonna give it, Trav?
I give it a full star.
The
I think
coveted
it's-
full Trav star.
It's definitely. I mean, this movie is definitely worth watching once.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I agree. I'm gonna give it the full star. I will revisit this. I really do want to watch it again, and I'd like to watch it soon, just because I want to pick up on more.
Yeah.
Because once you realize that he's down there doing Morse code, is that in the background of a lot
Oh,
of these
it was,
shots?
dude. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there's so much.
Well, and he's the kid kept acting weird because of him.
Yeah.
He was sending him code. He was the ghost that the kid saw. Like,
Yeah. But yeah, I give it the full star, man. I really enjoyed it. And it's like this movie is a perfect example of why we do what we do. Because we watched the trailer, we thought it was interesting, but that was about the extent of it. And then like, oh, it's nominated for Best Picture, Best Original Screenplay, like all this stuff. It's like, oh, huh,
it'll
maybe
get
we
something
should.
big.
And it deserves it.
He'll either get, best writer, best, movie of the
Yeah.
year, best director. He'll get something. They'll spread it out.
Yeah.
I feel like Tarantino's gonna walk away with something.
Yeah.
He had the only original script in Hollywood this year.
Yeah.
So
I wish that the cinematographer for this was nominated.
Yeah, the cinematography was great.
Yeah, I mean,
Really.
Great fucking movie, man.
Yeah,
Great.
because of the pod. That's the only reason I would have ever watched it. Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, really.
Yeah.
So I'm glad we did.
Are you still a Fandalorian?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm forever Fandalorian.
Forever Fandalorian.
Yeah. So we had Bill Burr's entrance.
Yes, we did.
He comes in. Bill Burr fucking. Shit, he's in pretty much the whole episode.
Yeah.
And he Bill Burrs it up.
He did a good job though.
He really did.
I mean, I haven't seen him like in a lot of movies and shit.
No, not really. But everything that I've seen him in is really good. And I was talking to Corey about this. I just want to throw this out there before we get into the episode. Bill Burr needs his own Curb Your Enthusiasm-esque series. Yeah.
Yeah. I'd watch that.
I mean, because he could make it work
Oh yeah.
for sure.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Just take Curb or Seinfeld, insert him.
Yeah.
Lean more towards Curb, like
Yeah.
HBO.
Yeah, what the fuck, his whole fucking thing. But
I haven't seen his cartoon, but I've heard it's really good.
F is for family.
I've
heard it's good.
It is
Jeez.
good.
You owe me a Coke, Trev.
Man.
A gram.
I'll take a Coke Zero. Yeah, right. So the episode opens, he's fucking pulling into a damn space station. Fucking dude from Sons of Anarchy's there.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, we got this job, man.
Just like old times. It's like, yeah. So you saying you're gonna fuck me over?
Yeah,
just like old times.
Like old times, yeah. And they introduced the crew. So we got Bill Burr, we got Moss from the It Crowd.
I had no idea that was him.
Yeah, dude. We've got the fucking Kurgan, the fucking Mr. Krabs himself, playing the dude with the horns. And then I don't really know who that chick was, but she did a good job though. And I mean, I knew that something was going to go sideways, like immediately. Because
her voice sounded familiar.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go try to look her up. Y'all keep going. Her voice was very familiar.
Well, I mean,
you mean that tooth licking Twi'lek?
Y'all know who it is? This is who I thought it was. Y'all remember the girl in Game of Thrones that saw fucking dude's dick? The black girl, the slave girl?
Oh, yeah.
That's her.
Oh, no
I knew I recognized her voice. I was like, she sounds familiar.
Wow.
You remember she was the one that was taking Bran and them, they were going into the woods. Y'all remember her, right?
Yeah.
Osha?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
and then,
awesome.
Of course, she was in those Harry Potter movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was her. But anyway.
But yeah, I knew right out of the gate that, he was going to get in some fucky situation. I knew it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's like every episode.
Yeah. But I like that they were, doing like a little prison break type. That was their mission.
Yeah.
I really like that. I still love how they show the Mandalorian being a badass, and 2 seconds later he's getting his fucking ass kicked all over the fucking command center of this ship. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. He's still human.
Yeah.
He's just a badass human.
And it's awesome that he is, he's really, he uses his environment to his advantage. And you see that constantly when he's fighting people and he's at a disadvantage. So, but yeah, it's
and he straight up ghosts everyone.
Yeah. That was awesome. When he took control of that ship, game over, man.
Right.
I'm still wondering, like, is somebody gonna get this damn Baby Yoda? At some point, I think they're gonna end this season like that.
Like somebody gets it, and then he's got to get it back.
Yeah, I really think that.
I think is there just one more episode? Or two? Hang on,
And
I'll tell you. There's
it
two
comes
more.
out tomorrow.
Yep, and then the next one will be on 27th.
When's the 20? The 27th is on a Friday, right? They've got one coming out tomorrow.
Yeah.
What?
Well, they want to release it before the movie.
Yeah, because episode 9 comes out Friday.
Oh, okay, that's right. Yeah.
Right here.
Which
An old rival extends an invitation for the Mandalorian to make peace. So I'm hoping it's the boots we saw.
It's got to be Carl Weathers, right?
Whoever was walking up at the, because we still haven't touched on that. Like who walked up?
I think it's. I don't know. I think it's another bounty hunter.
And then last episode is the Mandalorian comes face to face with an unexpected enemy, which is like fucking everybody.
I know. Who's not an enemy to this motherfucker, you know? But
the episode was good. They're
really
keeping it
good.
going, man.
They are.
They haven't let up.
No.
And I was expecting it, to die down a little. Like at any time now, it's just gonna lose its like the momentum, but it's just trucking right along, dude.
Yeah.
Still fucking, I'd like to know some more about this fucking baby.
So much so that there's so many. I've enjoyed it so far that I would buy a physical copy of season 1 now.
Mm-hmm. I'd like to see it on Blu-ray.
I know, right?
Do you think they'll sell it, or they'll just leave it on their streaming service, and that's where people have to see it?
Nah, I think that
they'll sell it, right? Yeah.
They've got to, man. I mean, why would they not?
Star Wars is a merchandising behemoth first and foremost.
Yeah.
So I see that it's been greenlit for season 2 already.
Of course, man.
But there's no date for the release of the first episode.
Well, it'll probably be 2021, I would say.
Or maybe do it like they did this one by the end of 2020.
Yeah, that's what I was figuring to say. Unless they start filming it like right after
What if
Christmas.
they go low? Or what if they go low and slow, and they let the actors be able to do other projects and stuff, but then they come back and do the sequel. Treat the seasons like
simmer.
One big movie. Yeah, one big movie production.
I'm cool with that.
To be honest with you, though, they probably, after they finished filming the first series, they probably just kept filming.
You think so?
It's probably already banked, man. I mean, it's going to take time, too, because once you film it, you got to go in there and add effect. You got to do all the...
Yeah.
And I see this show getting visually more complex as it progresses.
It's got pretty good effects in it already.
Yeah,
oh, absolutely.
Just like the movies.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm interested to see it go further.
Yeah, none of it looks cheesy.
No.
I mean, it looks just like any Star Wars with the baby bouncing.
Yeah, for some reason that got to me.
When they drop the baby,
not in a bad way. It was just hilarious. Just letting the little doll hit the floor.
He said, "I'm not really a pet guy, but I might make an exception for this little guy." He picked him up. They're about to make a killing selling Baby Yoda fucking toys.
Yeah, they are.
They're gonna make so much fucking money. I take a little Baby Yoda, little bobblehead or something.
Yeah, right. I want a life size one.
Yeah, because it ain't that big.
I'll carry it around with
Yoda and me.
I'll put it in a fucking fanny pack or something. A baby carrier. Like, oh, what's your baby's name?
Dude, if you go to any kind of like con or something.
Yeah.
Walking around with that Baby Yoda in the pack. We might have to change his name to fucking Nandalorian.
Little Yeezy.
Nanny?
Yeah.
Nandalorian?
Yeah.
Nandalorian, that's funny. But you know, they're gonna have to change the name of the Mandalorian because it's not genderly equal.
Whoa, dude. Triggered.
I saw somebody post that shit on Twitter the other day, and I'm like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
So 15 hours ago, J.J. Abrams says Baby Yoda will not appear in The Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah, but he's known to lie. Never mind.
It's funny that they're releasing the episode a few days early.
Yeah.
And what if they time the release of the series like with the movie? They're like, all right, we're gonna put a little Easter egg in the movie, and we're gonna see like it won't be Baby Yoda, but it'll be like teenager Yoda.
Right.
They have like zits and shit.
Or what if somebody's got the Mandalorian's armor or something? You know what I mean? Like, Zit Yoda. He's like talking back and shit.
Yeah. Call
It's
people
like a
bitch.
teenage group.
Or hell, maybe something as blinking you missed it as his ship docked at one of the ports that we're probably gonna.
Yeah. But what if he shows up at the end of the new Star Wars movie and just fucks on everybody? Wouldn't that be amazing?
Mm.
Yeah.
There's some shitty looking toys out there. Y'all gotta see this one.
Yeah.
They didn't even try. So someone's selling this Baby Yoda here.
Holy shit. Is it Planet of the Apes, Yoda?
Yeah, right.
Oh my god.
Those fucking ears, man. Don't even look like it.
No.
That's not Baby Yoda. That's Baba Yoda.
Well, has anybody got anything else to say about the Mandalorian?
I could go all night, Griffin.
That's what she said. So Adam posted this.
Hmm?
Oh, it's a video. That link's a video, sir.
What link?
About Kevin Feige reveals new update to MCU Phase 4.
Can you, if I click on that shit, let's see if I can. I'll mute that. Let's see if we can. There's no write up in here at all?
I don't
No.
see one. Comments, that's it.
Damn it.
Info, comments, and related videos. So, yeah.
Well,
It's alright. I mean, we can watch it. and
top
talk about
comment. 2 words. Secret Wars.
it.
Is it short? Like 5 minutes. Do y'all want to watch it?
5 minutes. I'm cool with that.
Just see what they say.
Yeah, I'm cool. What do you think, Trav?
What's up?
You want to check out this update for the Phase 4?
Show.
It's in movie news. I didn't know it was. I saw it on Facebook and I posted it in here.
Facebook. I got it pulled up whenever you guys are ready.
All right.
3,
Ready when you
2, 1, play.
This is Phase 4. Brazil's Comic-Con was everything that nerds and fans of pop culture could possibly want in one place. They got a trailer for Wonder Woman 1984, they got a first look at Ghostbusters Afterlife, and they got a massive showing from
They
the
have a
Marvel
Comic-Con in
Cinematic Universe,
Brazil?
courtesy of Marvel
gotta
Studios
go.
head honcho Kevin Feige, including updates about Phase 4 and beyond, but not the Beyonder. So what did Kevin Feige say exactly? Well, we're going to break it all down right now. Now, first up, fans of the Marvel panel got their first look at some footage from The Eternals. It's going to be the next MCU movie after May's Black Widow. He acknowledged that a majority of the audience might not be aware of the team, similar to how many were introduced to Guardians of the Galaxy back in the 2014 film, but that lack of awareness about the Eternals also translates onto the screen as well, with Feige revealing to fans and news outlets, the Eternals know about the existence of the Avengers don't know much about the Eternals. Yet, Celestials are a big part of it. You've seen a little of the Celestials in Guardians of the Galaxy. Nowhere is the severed head of a Celestial. We will see the Celestials in their full, true, enormous power in the Eternals. No severed heads, though? I'm out of here. But wait, there's more. He also had a lot to say about the upcoming MCU series for Disney Plus as well. On top of showing off some new photos of the Falcon and Bucky show that's currently filming, he reportedly revealed that She-Hulk, Ms. Marvel, and Moon Knight shows will all be ready by next year. And if this is true, this hopefully means we're going to be getting some casting news awfully soon. Now, we know there were previously leaks about auditions for Ms. Marvel, so the process is definitely underway if these roles haven't already secretly been decided. This also means that, to account for post-production time, these shows are close to being ready to start shooting or are already shooting in secret. If we had to guess, we'd suspect that we're going to hear a great deal more about these properties somewhere between WonderCon in the spring and Comic-Con in the summer. But wait, there's more!
Oh my God.
One of the other things that really got congoers excited is the confirmation of something that fans, including Kevin Feige, have been wanting to see in the Marvel Cinematic Universe for quite some time now: multiversal shenanigans. According to the folks at comicbook.com, Feige said, I always wanted to do time travel, which we finally got to do in Endgame. The multiverse is the next step in the evolution of the MCU, and Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness is going to crack it open in ways that'll have repercussions for a Disney Plus series before it that's not WandaVision, and for movies after it in a big, fun way. Now, this ties into reports that Loki will also dip his toes into the multiverse, in addition to the upcoming WandaVision series, which will directly tie into the Doctor Strange sequel. Now, knowing that multiple series and movies could tie into how the multiverse is explored in the MCU sounds like a pretty great way to really open things up for different types of stories in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Witch.
However, it also means we're going to have to get used to saying the Marvel Cinematic Multiverse instead of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Yikes. But wait, there's more.
Dude.
I know. The ghost of Billy May. Anyway, the final bit of news that really stoked the fires of fan speculation is when Feige said this: the MCU is all interconnected, but we really focus on one movie at a time. He went on to say, then yes, it's always fun to see them come together in a master plan, which I promise you is well underway.
What's it all mean?
Crossover alert. So what does this mean for the future of Marvel movie team-ups? Well, it's not clear if this new Avengers-style team-up could be a loose adaptation of a comic book event similar to Avengers Infinity War,
I want to
or
watch
it could
that
be
shit
a
right
brand
now.
spanking new story. Now, it's hard to speculate on this too much, especially when you consider the added wrinkle of how mutants are going to be introduced into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Maybe the multiverse is the answer to all of these questions. We'll just have to wait and see. But whatever happens, it's comforting for us to know that Feige and company have a plan. But what do you folks think? What new bit of Marvel news has you the most stoked? And what kind of new crossover event do you want to see? Something from the comics or something completely new? Personally, I want like Doom War or Secret Wars. Gimme that interdimensional Game of Thrones with the God King Dr. Doom. I just want to see Latveria. And were you one of the fans who say that you knew about the Eternals or Guardians of the Galaxy before they became a thing? Are you lying? Are you trying to sound cool? Because it's working. Let's discuss. Thanks again to AdAstra.
All right, my bailed.
First of all, that guy.
Yeah, fucking. Where's Jessica Chobot? You know?
Yeah, for real, dude. Who the fuck was that guy? Second of all, I think that with them establishing a multiverse is a good way, in my opinion, for them to cover their ass. Now, hear me out. Hear me out. I mean, Endgame was the highest grossing movie of all time, right?
All time.
So if they start doing this Phase 4 stuff, I'm going to call it the new Marvel Cinematic Universe. That's what I'm going to start calling it. So when they start doing the new Marvel Cinematic Universe stuff, if it doesn't pan out, then guess what? They have a way to bring those characters back. So I think that them establishing a multiverse is also going to be cool for writing purposes and everything. But also at the end of the day, like, if you fuck it up so bad that people aren't watching your movies, how much money do you have and are you willing to pay to bring fucking Robert Downey Jr. You know, bring him
Mhm.
back. You know what I'm saying?
Because
And
they
he'll
can
do
do
it.
that in the multiverse.
Exactly. So
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah. So I think that's they're doubling down on the multiverse because of that. Because if they fuck it up somehow, and I don't think they will, but whenever you start getting a hold of these more B and C tier heroes that we're going to be working with here, are people going to the name recognition isn't going to bring people in. So it's the way that they did it's kind of brilliant. They brought people in with Captain America. They brought people in with Iron Man, you know, Thor, all these established, somewhat well-known names, and developed these amazing properties out of. Now they're going to reach into their second and third string, and they're going to pull them out and see how that shit fares. It's smart. Let's get the big guns out and get that shit out of the way. Move on to something else because a lot of fans are already sold on the Marvel IP as it is as a brand. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But if they're dabbling in the multiverse, then if that brand starts hemorrhaging money, guess
It's okay.
what? We got Downey Jr. and we got fucking Chris Evans.
Somebody
back,
can come in and
guess
save the
what?
day.
Yeah.
And they will.
And
I think it'll be all right, though, man.
Yeah, I think it'll be fine.
But that's like insurance.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's Marvel insurance.
And it's genius.
It is. Now, what story that they're going to have planned out that they're going to have this big crossover thing? I think that
You know what you're going to get, dude. You're going to get X-Men and fucking... You know they're going to do it.
Avengers versus X-Men.
You know it's going to happen, dude. Why would they buy those characters?
Right. Well, I think that might be the big build-up.
That war.
They would need to plant those seeds like now, like several movies ago.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
we got the multiverse.
Well, hear me out, Trav. Hear me out. If they have a Civil War-esque storyline where it's either one movie or it takes place across a couple of movies, where they have the Krull, wasn't it the Krull Skree War?
Mm-hmm.
And
the Skrulls, I think.
The Skrulls, yeah. The Skrulls.
They're showing up like Nick Kroll.
Yeah.
What's up, you know?
But they could have them come in. Oh, who's real and who's not? Which one of these motherfuckers is the real fucking Wolverine? Why are they fucking on people? You know, like you start planting that seed and that shit, and that's gonna be like mid era, you know, arc. I would say they start out slow. They have something like that happen in the mid level, where they introduce the idea of the X-Men, of the Fantastic Four, all these properties that they bought. But people are gonna be mad. But it'd be a smart decision to be like, oh, why is fucking Wolverine fucking on people? And why is Cyclops fucking on people?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but it's not them fucking on people. It's a motherfucking shapeshifter, dude.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
And it could be in the multiverse. So
yeah,
in this universe, these motherfuckers, because we found out they're good guys.
Yeah.
But they were always supposed to be bad guys, right?
Yeah.
Well, maybe they're bad guys in another universe.
Yeah, exactly. They're leeching over into ours. They're fucking on people. They're doing crazy shit. And then you have like, oh, so the X-Men are bad. So the Avengers are like, no, we're going to fuck on the bad people because we're the motherfucking Avengers. Bitch. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So you just plant those seeds by having one mid-season, mid-tier, whatever you want to call it, crossover event that has just a handful of heroes here and there. You throw a couple of new faces in there, you establish some new characters, and then that shit fucks off and does its own thing for a couple of years.
They got the streaming service. They can do TV shows.
Which is why I think they're probably just going to play it safe. And I feel like we're probably more likely to see Doctor Doom and the Fantastic Four before they start bringing the mutants in.
Oh, I agree.
And
But
I
this
feel
is
like I feel like Doctor Doom is going to be our next multi-film build-up at least.
It could be a long
Yeah.
time, but you know it's got to be in the pipeline where they're like working on it.
Yeah.
Oh, of
A
course.
way
I'm
to
sure
introduce it, but they just got to give it time. You got to let everybody get that bad, nasty ass X-Men taste out of their mouth.
Yeah.
You know, like let them, you know.
Yeah. Well, this is what I'm thinking of, though. Just look, and Twilight, okay?
The worst
We
movie of
all-
all time.
We all have our own feelings toward the Twilight franchise, right?
Mm-hmm.
But guess what the Twilight franchise did right? They created a successful viral marketing campaign where you were either on one team or
Yeah.
the other.
What was
Now-
it? Team Billy or Zach? What was it?
Team Jacob
Edward?
or Team Edward.
Yeah. Dude, that was
Now, think-
huge.
But now think of that. Team X-Men, Team Avengers.
And whose side are you on?
Whose side are you on, dude?
I don't know.
You see what I'm saying? Like
That's
they
hard,
take-
man.
Well, they take a chick flick that made a decent amount of money, and you multiply that by 1 billion. It's what they're gonna make, if not more. And then you got the whole world picking sides. You got people arguing on Facebook about
Oh,
this
yeah.
shit. Twitter's blowing up. Like if they don't do it, they're fucking stupid.
They'll do it.
And what they need to do, like when they did Civil War, that was kind of cool, but there wasn't enough of a build up to where you're like Team Cap, Team Iron Man. But if they start this shit midway through and they continue it on, let's say that they have 10 movies before they get to the end, and then you got 10 movies of building up to it, where you're showing the Avengers, you're showing the X-Men, Eternals, all these other motherfuckers, and it's just building and building and building and snowballing on top of each other. By the time that movie comes out, you're going to have diehard Marvel fans split down the middle and loving every second of it.
Loving it, dude.
Yeah, I would love it.
That's them doing that, man. Because it's going to be hard to top Endgame.
Yeah. But
And we've got a long way to go before, they're going to be making Marvel movies for the rest of our life.
yeah,
It's happening. And it's whenever Endgame came out and I watched Endgame, I'm like, man, how are they going to fucking... Dude, how am I ever going to be this excited again?
that's how.
That's how, dude.
Yeah,
Doing that.
you build this shit for at least
Pushing
7
10 years.
Yeah, at least
Yeah.
7 to 10 movies. You build this whole anticipation for this event to happen. You build this fan base for either side, because at the end of the day, guess where all the money's going? Right into Marvel's fucking pockets. Because fuck Team X-Men and fuck Team Avengers, it's all going into the same bank account, baby. You're just growing a brand. And just the merchandising opportunities alone. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Hashtag Team X-Men shirts wearing all around the country. You know what I'm saying? Hashtag Team
It's a
Avengers
yellow
shirt.
shirt with a blue X.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Hashtag up in the corner, there's a hashtag and then a big X.
Yeah. I mean, I can already see it, man.
Dude, it will divide the nation.
But
and then we get the two-parter where in the second half they fucking come together, and for people
They got to
who
fight
chase
someone
that.
else.
And the people who are chasing that visual high with these comic book movies get the spectacle they want.
yeah, it makes absolutely perfect sense on every conceivable
Oh, they'll
level.
do it, man.
And if they don't, they're fucking up.
I
if
think they
don't-
will.
Well, if they don't do it now, then when they decide to do it, it's going to be too late.
It's going to be too late.
You're already going to have people dropping off. at
They
that
got to
point.
start now,
Yeah.
building up to it. And I'm
Yeah.
all right with a fucking 7-year build, dude.
Yeah,
Build
I'm
it,
fine.
baby.
7 to 10 years. I want to have arguments on this podcast with Travis.
Well, I mean,
on,
to know
again.
the the what?
No, I just want to have arguments on the podcast about your team whatever and I'm team whatever. And I'm like, nah, dude, this motherfucker's going to kick this other motherfucker's ass. You don't even know. And Travis like, they got a motherfucking Hulk. And I'm like, bitch, we got a She-Hulk. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I want that conversation in my life.
Or just the possibility of eventually seeing a movie where Wolverine is a member of the Avengers or something.
Yeah. That's what's going to happen. I feel like that's what's going to happen.
Dude, why else would they buy that shit?
Yeah.
Now it's like, well, they got Fantastic Four. It's like, and? I mean, I'm sure they could do something cool with that.
Yeah.
And if anybody's running Fantastic Four, I want it to be Kevin Feige. He's got a good track record. A damn good track record, you know?
Yeah.
Giving the fans what they want and not letting the fucking studio and the internet fuck the movies up.
I think the next Fantastic Four film is gonna finally nail it.
We're gonna get it.
Yeah.
Well, if anybody can do it, that's the man that can, and I'm excited because that's Marvel's family, dude.
In Feige we trust.
Yeah. Hashtag Team Feige.
I'm getting a tattoo across my wrist.
Please,
In Feige we trust. Remember, like in Spot we trust.
Yeah, I'll pay
In
for
Feige
it.
we trust, dude. I got all the faith in the world in this dude. As long as there's no fucking Me Too shit on him, or they dig up an old tweet from 30 years ago.
Yeah. It's like, how did Twitter exist 30 years ago? We found it. He etched this bitch in a stone tablet.
I'm even okay with this. We found an old Betamax tape.
Yeah, it's like, who has a Betamax player?
Yeah.
Weinstein. Oh, fuck.
When that chick steps down from Star Wars, and it will happen,
Kathleen Kennedy.
she will have to go at some point.
Yeah.
He's like the only person that I'm like, give it to him.
Yeah.
Because he don't have to be on set. He's just got to listen to like, give me the storyline. What are we doing? Okay, that's good. Do it. Go.
Yeah, that's bad. Don't do that. This is great. Do that.
Because, the difference, and it's all coming from Disney, but the difference between what I've seen from Marvel and Star Wars is that she, like, went back on people. After she gave them a movie. I mean, dude, there was going to be another Han Solo movie. Those brothers were supposed to make something, like.
Yeah.
And then shit went off, and she was like, nope, she just canceled it. Because she's got the power to do that. Feige, man, he wouldn't have done it.
No.
No way.
He's not even the one that let James Gunn go.
Mm-mm.
So, in Feige we trust.
In Feige we trust, dude. Or at least I do. I don't know about y'all, but.
Yeah, I'm cool with it.
How long had we been watching those movies? From that first Iron Man movie until Endgame, how long was that?
10 years.
10 fucking years, dude.
Yeah, so I mean,
that's a big part of my life.
Those
really
movies. Is. And it doesn't feel like it's been 10 years, but it sure as shit has.
Well, it's been 12, man.
Well, yeah. Because it came out in what, 2008? No, 2007?
There you go.
Xena, lay down.
2008.
Yeah, you're right, because Infinity War got the 10-year anniversary Marvel card.
Yeah.
And it was directed by Jon Favreau, dude.
Well,
Who fucking knew?
I would be okay with Favreau taking over the mantle of the Star Wars universe.
He's done really good with this series.
Yeah.
They gave me something new, man.
Yeah.
Some new, because, like, here's what I want, dude, and there's already been little rumblings about it. Long time ago, on a podcast far, far away, Griffin was talking about him doing Knights of the Old Republic, Game of Thrones style.
Yeah.
You know, like dragging, like long episodes, a lot of talking, you know?
Yeah.
Dude, I would love to see that shit.
Yeah.
It would be so good. Get some good actors in there, dude.
Yeah.
Good British actors, you know?
Some strong British.
Yeah.
actors.
And just let them fucking just, Game of Thrones in space, baby. Like,
yeah.
That'd be awesome as fuck. Do y'all remember the movie Firestarter?
Yeah, based off that Stephen King.
Blumhouse is doing a remake. They're rebooting it.
Have they got
Keith Thomas is the director.
They don't have a trailer or anything, do they?
No, this is on IMDb's new news thing.
I figured that would happen with all the King.
All this King stuff.
Yeah.
Right now, every movie news website you go to is nothing but Star Wars, dude.
Oh yeah, I know.
I want to see it. Or what are we gonna do, guys? We gotta watch this shit.
We gotta watch it. Well, I'm gonna try to watch it between this coming weekend and the weekend after the first. I don't know because my schedule's all over the place. You know what I mean? But if we can lock in a day to have watched it by this day, I can make it work.
Well, I'll go anytime. Just whenever.
You want to go together?
I mean, ugh.
I'll drive. I'll drive over there.
Over here?
We'll meet halfway. Rome?
Rome? That ain't halfway, is it?
Is it?
Is there a theater there?
Yeah, dude.
Oh.
How far away are you from Rome?
I don't. It's probably about halfway. You're right.
Because I'm about an hour.
It's about halfway.
Yeah.
I'll hitch a ride with you, Griff.
See?
Here's what we could do. Now, this is just, I'm not whispering sweet nothings, okay?
Right.
We could meet up, grab some food, or here do we do this. We meet up, we catch an early show.
Yeah.
And then we go out and eat, put the pod down, put the damn thing on the table.
Yeah.
Talk about it, a little dinner and a movie.
Ooh.
Because we've talked about doing that for years, and we've never done it.
It'd have to be a late showing to work for me if it's on a weekend, because I'd have to allocate the whole job thing. It's kind of too soon to request off.
I found a theater. I don't remember exactly where it was that was perfectly halfway between both of us.
When you were going to go watch Tarantino's flick?
Yeah. Yeah. But
we'll smoke it over. We'll talk about it.
We'll haze on it.
We're gonna haze daily on it. We gonna make no promises, but
we'll watch.
I wish that it lined up with episode 150.
I know, right?
I wish, because we got to do something good for 150, guys. It's
a big deal.
It's 150, man, and it's fucking coming up fast. We're episode 143 right now. It seems like it's taken forever just to get here. Do y'all realize that we started this podcast in 2016?
It's fucking weird.
And we've done one a week. Lord willing, the creek didn't rise. We've done one a week since then.
Yeah.
And I feel like this is the only thing I've ever stuck with like this. I
know, right?
I mean, dude, it won't be long. We'll be at 200.
Well, I'm cool with it.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah, we'll come up with something good.
We'll talk about it. We'll mull it over, and
it
would be cool to get to. Let's just rent one.
Yeah.
And we'll set the mic. No, I don't want to talk. As a matter of fact, I don't want to sit next to you. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man.
I need a seat between us.
Come on, dude.
Dude, I'm big in there. I can't.
That's fair enough.
I like to spread out.
We can watch the movie and do like Jay and Silent Bob did, and just
get up in front of the people and be like, "What's up, people?" And they're like, "Who the fuck are you?" And I'm like, "Fuck you. That's who I am."
You do the whole spiel.
I'd have to learn it. Firestarter. I don't think I've ever seen that one. That's the one with Drew Barrymore.
Yeah.
But Blumhouse got it. Blumhouse is hit and miss, dude.
Yeah, they are.
They're hit and miss. There's been a few back a while back. It was one of those things where it's like, oh, it's a Blumhouse. It's gonna be pretty good. Yeah. But then after I watched I got a couple of duds. I was like, eh. Will Ferrell to star in Netflix remake of documentary The Legend of Cocaine Island.
Wow.
Never heard of it.
I think that's where Epstein went.
Let's see here. I got a question for you guys. Do you guys consider Die Hard 1988? Is that a Christmas movie?
Absolutely. Takes place on Christmas, right? They're at a Christmas party.
Let me throw this list at you. We got a holiday themed movies that aren't technically Christmas movies. All right, here we go. Die Hard.
Yes.
Christmas flick. Batman Returns 1992. Remember the Christmas tree?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right, let's see what we got. Black Christmas 1974. Never seen it.
It's a horror movie. Yes.
Gremlins.
Yes.
Oh, Home Alone, dude.
How is that not a fucking Christmas movie?
Well, it's not. it's not a theme. You know what I mean? Like it's not the Grinch or something. Like it's a Wonderful Life. Never seen it, but I know every time a bell ring, an angel gets its wings. Right?
Right.
Iron Man 3. Like Christmas is going on. They're like standing here. There's a Christmas tree. Oh, here we go. Lethal Weapon. Shows him and they're standing here in front of the Christmas tree talking.
Yeah. Yeah.
A Long Kiss Goodnight. I
Shit,
don't know
I
that.
haven't seen that
Now
in
wait.
forever.
This don't make sense here. The Nightmare Before Christmas? Why
I
is that
would
on this
consider
list?
that's
Dude, that is a Christmas movie.
Well, that's a Thanksgiving movie
Is it?
because you're halfway between Halloween and Christmas. That's a Thanksgiving movie.
All right, let's see what we got. Trading Places. You remember him dressed up in the Santa Claus?
Yeah.
Then that's it.
Well, I've got some news here.
Hit me with it.
So, Akira movie is officially removed from Warner Brothers release slate.
It's not coming out.
No. Those hoping
Why?
to someday see the world of Akira brought to the big screen in live action will need to wait a whole lot longer, says Warner Brothers. Has removed the project from its release schedule entirely. The studio recently did some shifting with its release date calendar, firming up its plans for 2020 and 2021. Originally, Akira was supposed to arrive in time for summer 21. That's no longer the case. Warner Brothers has set The Matrix 4 to arrive on May the 21st, 2021, which had been the date set aside for Akira live action remake. Instead, it will go to one of the most successful franchises in the studio's history. As for the adaptation of the beloved manga, Taika Waititi is still on board to direct. The idea had been for him to helm Akira before moving on to Thor: Love and Thunder at Marvel. However, the production schedules got pushed a little too close together, and that didn't come to pass. Waititi did express that he fully intends to circle back to the project after his next adventure in the MCU is complete. Even though many fans likely to be upset about this news, the fact that Warner Brothers pulled Akira from its schedule isn't too surprising. Back in July, production was delayed indefinitely, just when it seemed like things were finally gearing up for real this time. Akira has been with the studio since 2002, with various filmmakers becoming attached and subsequently departing along the way. Taika Waititi, given the success of Thor Ragnarok, seemed like the right guy for the job, and he very well may still be. But with Thor: Love and Thunder not hitting theaters until November the 5th of 2021, it's going to be a while. There's another interesting element to this release date shuffle. As it just so happens, Lionsgate had previously set John Wick 4 to open on May the 21st, 2021. That means assuming things stick, but it's possible something could change between now and then. It's going to be Keanu Reeves versus Keanu Reeves at the box office that weekend. Reeves will be battling against himself in two of his most iconic franchises. One can only hope this ends up happening, as it's surely going to be fun to watch. Warner Brothers also set a release date for the Flash solo movie and bumped up the release date of the new Mortal Kombat film. Akira is based on the manga. The book was previously turned into an acclaimed anime, which was released in 1988. Leonardo DiCaprio is currently on board to produce the movie. Whether or not he's still involved when the movie finally gets the green light is another question entirely. We'll be sure to keep you posted on further details on the live action version. Further details on the live action version are made available. This
Wow.
news was previously reported on The Wrap.
Now, is that something y'all want to see? I don't know anything about that.
We watched it.
Is that the one where he turned into the blob
Yeah.
and the babies?
Yeah.
That's going to be a fucking weird movie, dude.
Yeah, I know.
I think they should make that movie.
I think that it needs to happen.
And I think him directing it is the best. Why not, dude? Dude, he did work on Thor.
Yeah.
Did y'all know, little fun fact for you, the last episode of The Mandalorian, Chapter 8, he directed it.
No shit.
He directed it.
Wow.
He's also doing Love and Thunder, but guess what he's doing? It's already been announced. He directed episode 1 of Time Bandits.
Are they making a Time Bandit series?
They're doing it, man.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Are they gonna be midgets still?
I don't know. But they're doing Time Bandits, man. He's already been announced to direct it. There
That's
it is.
amazing.
I just went to his IMDb because I was going to see if that Akira was on here. But he really proved himself. Like,
Yeah, he
with that
did.
Thor movie,
Yeah.
he's got my vote. He can direct anything. I'll watch anything. I'm like, dude, that Thor movie that shit slaps. He directed I can't wait for this series. I know that The Mandalorian is going to leave us with such a fucking cliffhanger. Did you know he did 5 episodes of In-Betweeners?
No.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
You want some Tarantino news?
I want it, man.
All right. So Quentin Tarantino is teasing the possibility of Kill Bill Volume 3, admitting he has an idea in mind should he ever pursue the project. Speaking with Andy Cohen for an interview on Andy Cohen Live, Tarantino revealed he recently spoke with Kill Bill star Uma Thurman and the potential of a third movie, suggesting there's a strong possibility of it happening sometime down the road. When asked directly if there would in fact be Kill Bill 3, Tarantino had this to say. Well, I just so happened to have dinner with Uma Thurman last night. I do have an idea of what I would do. That was the whole thing, was conquering that concept, exactly what's happened to the bride. And do I want to do what I want to do? Because I wouldn't want to just come up with some cockamamie adventure. She doesn't deserve that.
Is this what he said?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, the bride has fought long and hard, but now I actually, but now I actually have an idea that can be interesting. I wouldn't do it for a little bit. It would be at least 3 years from now, or something like that. But it is definitely in the cards.
I got a question, Mr. Tarantino. Is this going to be your final film?
Yes.
Do y'all remember a few years ago when he teased the fact that you remember the little girl?
Yeah.
And she looked at her and said, if you ever want to like do something about this, find me when you get older.
The black girl. The black girl.
When she fucked her mom up. So is that it? I mean, that's got to be it.
Well, they would be old enough to reprise the role.
The girl could come back and fucking kill the bride, dude.
Yeah.
And then, do you really feel bad that she killed her? Because
no,
she witnessed her fucking murder her mom.
Yeah.
And that's like him.
Well, considering the bride's story went full circle, she was able to kill Bill. Like,
and Bill's dead, so he ain't coming back. Not only is he dead, he's dead in real life.
Yeah, well, everybody's dead. She killed everybody.
Except for the little girl.
Well, and she didn't kill, what was that older chick's name?
Pussy Wagon? No. Some call her that.
She was
I know who you're talking about. The blonde chick?
Yeah, with the eye patch.
That she fought in the trailer.
Yeah, she just pulled her other eye out.
So she's blind.
So she didn't technically kill her, but in this article it says that he's got his next 3 years mapped out. Though he makes it clear he won't be making another movie, Tarantino reveals he has written a play as well as a 5-episode TV series. The filmmaker doesn't elaborate on the specifics of either of these projects, but notes he plans on finishing them before he fully commits to whatever his next big screen movie will be.
I want my fucking Star Trek movie, dude.
I think he's just going to write that, though.
He's not going to direct it?
Wait, it says something else to consider here would be Tarantino's his revelation that his 10th movie will be his last before he retires as a filmmaker. Kill Bill 3 ends up becoming Tarantino's next big screen project. Could very well be the curtain call for his work as a director as well. Similarly, if Tarantino instead directs his planned R-rated Star Trek movie, that could thwart his idea of making another Kill Bill. Of course, plans to retire can always change as well if Tarantino decides he isn't quite finished telling stories yet after the release of his next movie.
I can add to it. So under his writer credit, after Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, we got Untitled Star Trek Project story announced. We got Kill Bill Volume 3 announced. We also have a comic that he wrote, Django/Zorro. Tell me you would read that shit.
Well, I think that they're talking about adapting that into a film.
I think it would be better as a TV series.
Yeah.
But let me throw this at you. Under director credits, none of that other stuff is under director credits. Kill Bill, none of that. But what is? The only thing that comes after Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is that goddamn Star Trek project, dude. Dude, if he writes that shit, he's got to direct it because he's got that. Yeah. He's got that eye, man.
Yeah, I know.
I kind of want to read this comic book.
Well, he's working on a 5-episode series. What if that's it?
Oh, I bet that's it, dude.
Yeah, I mean, it would make sense.
I feel like it should, and it could go straight to Netflix, dude.
You know who should play Zorro?
Who?
Are you guys ready to? Yeah. Are you guys ready to have your fucking mind hole blown?
Mm-hmm.
The Mandalorian. Boom.
Dude, he'd be amazing.
Right? Put a bow on that bitch. Jamie Foxx, the Mandalorian.
It would be awesome because he's got that. He can do the voice.
Yeah, he did it.
He can fucking Spanish it up a little, you know.
Yeah.
Boom.
So that's all the movie news I really see. If y'all want to move over into,
let me throw this at you. The next Power Ranger movie is going to involve time travel.
I haven't watched the other.
I haven't seen one since Ivan Ooze.
Yeah.
But they're saying, you know, it's been on TV for 25 years.
Yeah.
And they did a movie in 2017. I haven't seen it. Have you seen it, Trav?
No, I have not.
But what if they'd go like back in time? Because, you know, we all know our Power Rangers are the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Yeah.
I'm not in with that fucking space, the one with the ATVs and.
Yeah.
If they take it back, dude.
Yeah.
Push it to the limit one more time. One more time.
Hey, I do want to give this an honorable mention. Travis.
Yeah.
Do you have Netflix?
Yeah.
If you get a chance, if you haven't already, watch the Power Rangers episode of Toys That Made Us.
All
right. Prepare to have your fucking mind blown.
You're like the second or third person that has recommended that show.
Well, specifically the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles episode and the Power Rangers, because I'll give you a sneak peek into it. So, guess who wanted to bring the Power Rangers to the United States before Saban got a hold of them?
Who?
Saban. Motherfucking Stan Lee. Boom.
Oh, did they tell him that it wasn't a good idea?
Yep, and I'm leaving it at that. You got to watch the episode. Dude, it's so fucking good.
Was he behind them bringing it, though?
He went to the studio and tried to get them to greenlight it. He wanted to do the same thing Saban did and the rest of the people. He wanted to take the footage of the monsters fighting, film a teenage drama in the U.S., and put it on TV. They said it'll never work. Like 10 years later, Saban came in, and the chick that worked with Stan Lee was now the head of the television division of Fox, and he was like, "I got this idea, bitch. Power Rangers, motherfucking kaiju fights, teenage drama, right after school." And she's like, "We tried to get this shit made 10 years ago. Here's some money. Go make it happen."
Wasn't that dude from like Israel?
Yes. It's fascinating.
Do y'all know what his net worth is?
I feel like if given the proper treatment, they could make a fun blockbuster out of that.
Listen,
franchise.
guys. Listen. This dude is dude. This dude is 75 years old. $2.9 billion, and it's all he is. It's all fucking Power Rangers, dude.
Yeah.
Power Rangers put him there. Here's the thing. Saban, dude, it's fucking Saban, dude. It's spelled just like Nick Saban. It's Saban, bro.
Yeah.
Roll Tide. It's Saban.
Well, like I remember as a kid, like the original Mighty Morphin.
Oh, I loved it,
movie.
man.
Like it was a perfect kid
Loved
adventure
it.
movie, dude. They fucking get their Zords wrecked. They gotta go get the OG ones from
Yeah.
another goddamn planet. Like,
Dude, hanging
know,
out at the Max.
and that's the thing. When you're doing these types of films, man, you keep it lighthearted but good enough and well written enough to be a decent story, and then when you go into your CGI fest, I mean, you make it intense,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
I mean,
Dude, I
The-
was
just
such a
the
big Mighty
classic,
Morphin Power
dude.
Rangers fan.
I just remember as a kid, man, the classic Goldo story would make a great fucking movie.
Y'all
Well,
know who was my favorite?
Who?
Green Ranger. Y'all remember when the Green Ranger went bad? He had to fight himself.
Yep.
I love the
He
Green
turns
Ranger,
into the
dude. I
White
love the
Ranger.
fucking dagger. I love the outfit because he was the only one. They all look the same. They're just different colors, but he had that fucking the shoulder pads.
Yeah.
And then he turned into white. The White Ranger's costume was pretty cool, but that Green Ranger shit.
When he switched from the Tiger to the Falcon, I was like, okay, I'm a fan now.
Well, what was that fucking Save the City, Fuck the Day motherfucker he had before?
Oh, the fucking Dragon Zord, man.
That
I
would come
remember
up
that
out of the
shit.
damn water.
That was yeah. What's that term you've coined? Shit that shaped you.
That's the shit that shaped us. I was the Red Ranger because that was the only costume I could get. I was
And
the Red
really,
Ranger
as old as that
for
show
Halloween.
was when it came out and stuff, it's kind of, I mean, it showed you that the formula that Marvel's got now and everything, it shows you that it works in the visual, the
Proofs in the
video,
pudding.
in the motion picture format.
Yep. That first Power Ranger movie they did was good. But I
mean,
haven't seen
they're good
anything
family
since then.
adventure films for sure, man.
You got Zordon, dude. He's like, Rangers, bring me a pack of cigarettes. Y'all remember when they show you Zordon and he's like laying on that on those crystals and he's
all
dying?
fucked up, yeah.
He looks like fucking the Emperor.
Mm.
He's wearing this weird like corduroys jacket.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm just saying I saw later on, like I think it was like Power Rangers like Turbo or something.
Yeah.
I ran across it one day and I was like, what is this fuckery, dude?
Yeah, I was on my way out when they introduced.
What is this?
That was around the time I started like.
Why they got 4-wheelers and shit? Like
That was
what is
around
this?
the time I think I switched to Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z.
That was right about the time I switched to pussy.
Yeah, right.
I'm just kidding.
But yeah, man.
If
If
that
you
goes
guys,
without saying.
Yeah, you know what I mean. You're like,
if
all
you
right.
if you guys ever get a chance,
I'm gonna watch it
watch
because I
that,
love the
it's
Power
fun.
Rangers, dude.
it's fascinating, dude.
Trent
And
tried to
one
make me feel like shit one day. I was like, fucking Mighty Morphin Power Rangers? He was like, yeah, I'm a little too old for that. I was like, dude, you didn't fucking watch the Power Rangers, bro? We can't
Think
even
about
be
it.
friends. Like,
Yeah.
We should do a was it worth it, man?
like
The movie?
the
For
old
our
movie and the new
childhood.
movie?
Yeah, for our childhood's sake.
I'm cool with that.
Y'all remember the damn skating scene they opened with?
Yep.
What song were they
Yes.
playing? Boys are back in town?
The Scott
it's-
I've seen.
It's that Chili Pepper song. Higher Ground. It's a Chili Pepper song, man. I can't never forget it.
No, it's Free Ride. Dude.
It's Free Ride, dude.
It
That's
was
it.
Free Ride, but they did play that Chili Pepper
They
song.
did, but whenever they open with it, and they're all skating around town and
it
meeting
ends
up.
with
Come
ends with
on
Van
and take
Halen,
a free
I think,
ride.
when it's doing the fireworks.
Yeah, it did end with Van Halen. What a 90s movie.
90s as
Right.
fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Y'all know Tommy's still out there, dude, fucking playing it up, dude.
And he's
Signing
hardcore-
fucking autographs and
Yeah, I've seen interviews with that guy. He apparently they tried to get him for the remake. I know a little bit of the
one they
stuff.
did in 2017.
Yeah, they're trying, but the thing is, he's hardcore he's not gonna mess with it unless it's the Saban, however you pronounce the
Saban.
company. If they're not backing it in complete totality, he ain't fucking with it.
He's fucking true, dude. And he needs the money, but he's still like, nah, dude. Y'all ain't fucking Power Rangers up. I gotta go to cons.
I believe he's like a big Christian too.
Oh,
so he's not down with the gritty interpretation of the Rangers and stuff.
Right.
Y'all remember a few years ago the whole Mortal Kombat thing where they went dark with it?
Yeah.
What about a Dark Ranger movie?
I'd watch. Well, remember they made that.
Well, the Bootleg Universe does a great short film with that.
I think I've seen that, and it was good. I'd watch that movie because
where they made it to where they were more. They pretty much are all Master Chiefs, like train little kid soldiers and whatnot.
Because if you think about it, everyone that was there when the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers was the thing, we're all old now.
Yeah.
So you need to upscale, dude. You hit me with a rated R Rangers, dude.
Yeah.
I'll watch that shit. Yeah, he wouldn't do that. He wouldn't do the short film, right? Was he in it?
No.
Someone was in it. They got someone. The Red Ranger?
I think Billy. Wasn't he the Blue Ranger?
Billy was Blue Ranger. I mean, he wasn't gay on the show. He's gay in real life.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Sorry.
I wasn't going to say it, but since you did.
Sorry, Billy. Well, I mean, it's not
He's like,
bad thing.
Bring that Zord over here, big boy.
Yeah. But
we got trailers.
Yeah, I'm ready for
We got trailers.
I'm good to go.
But fuck you. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers was awesome.
Oh, you're talking to someone.
I'm just saying, like, it was awesome, dude. You had to be there.
Right.
And I just so happened to be there, dude. Loved it.
I hate that whenever I open the links for these trailers, they just start fucking playing.
You don't have Magic Actions installed?
I thought I did, but hell, I guess not.
If you have it installed, you have to go in there and tell it to auto pause automatically. We'll work on it after the pod. I'll help you. Put you in my pocket.
So where are we starting with?
At the top?
Yeah. Hold on 1 second. I almost got them all pulled up. Here's this trailer. We got a shitload of fucking trailers here, guys.
I mean, there's a few. We don't have to watch them all, but...
Does this one have House in it?
It does.
Yeah.
I think we watched a teaser on that, but that's a full-blown trailer.
Right.
So it dropped a few days ago. I put it in there. We ain't got to watch them all, but if you guys will start at the top, as we watch them, I'll delete them.
Yeah.
To just start at the top.
Escape from petrol oil.
Yeah. Petro.
Pretoria?
I don't know, dude.
I've seen this trailer. It's pretty good.
I watched half of it, enough to know I wanted to put it in here, and I beat you.
I know, you did beat me.
I beat you.
Motherfucker.
I'm ready when y'all are.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, play. Look serious. All right, here we go. Daniel Radcliffe, thriller movie. Fuck that guy. Dude, you're the white Mandela. That dude's acting his ass off, dude. Is this based on a true story or something? Blonde dude looks familiar. I don't know who. Oh, there we go. It looks good, dude. Who's this blonde dude, man? He looks familiar, man. Oh, man, I wish. I'll find out. Oh. Old Blondie over here, Daniel Weber, was in The Punisher, the TV series. He was in The Dirt. He looks so familiar. What am I? He's done a bunch of shorts. What war? It looks intense, man. Look at old Radcliffe coming in with Clutch. He's a good actor, man. Fucking owning it. Hang on, I'm bringing y'all in. Wait, was there gonna close with something? All right. Oh, it breaks out March the 6th. That's funny. Looks
good,
pretty
right?
good, dude. Looks
Yeah.
serious as fuck.
I'm excited. Yeah, I'm ready for the next one.
Which is Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah, yeah.
All right,
There
here
we
we go,
go.
guys. We got our Top Gun trailer. Now, keep in mind, does all of his own stunts. Y'all ready? Ready, Trav? 3, 2, 1, play. Number 8 trending right now. Well, it's goddamn almost 8 million hits. Prediction: there's gonna be jets. Here it comes. No. It's a drone. Look, dude, he's driving a motorcycle again. Remember he did that in the first one. For speed? For Scientology? That's the new Goose. Oh, I recognize him. That shit's gonna be intense. Look. Here he is, dude. We're sending you to fucking Europa. When you leave here, do your psych eval. I heard he was. He looks rough, though. All right, something's gonna go wrong. Something's gotta go wrong. Here it is. Something's going wrong. Was that John Hamm? I got something to say. There we go. Something's going wrong. Don't fly over Russia. Hang on. Look here. Holy shit. Dude, wait, dude. It knocked up the fucking top of the building, but it didn't knock that dude over?
Yeah.
Alright, I gotta fucking, hang on. I gotta look this up. I gotta say something. No.
Got the hiccups?
A little bit. Alright. Here's what I'm gonna say. The budget for this movie is $152 million.
Mm-hmm.
And for some reason, they're going to release it in Singapore first. I don't know. That's just what they're doing.
That's weird.
Do we really need another Top Gun movie?
Yeah, dude.
Do we?
Yeah.
Why, dude?
Because it's fucking
Dude,
Tom
it's like
Cruise,
the
man.
Need for Speed of planes, man.
Dude,
No,
this is
what?
a cash
Not Need for
cow.
Speed. What's the driving movies?
Fast and
Paul
Furious.
Walker? Yeah. Do
Nah,
we
dude,
really?
this
Oh,
movie-
he is, dude. Val Kilmer's in it, dude. I
I'm
see the
predicting
cast.
now. This movie's gonna make about $600 million.
It's gonna
Predicting
make
it.
its budget back twice.
Yeah,
for
for
damn
sure.
sure.
Yeah.
But do we really need another one?
I mean,
But man,
technically,
they could have spent that money on another movie. Dude, they could have made 4 movies with that money.
yeah, I know.
They could have made our movie, man. Don't forget about our movie.
Which one? We've got
All
so
of them.
many.
You know?
Yeah. Well, we
Do we
would only
really need
need.
another Top Gun? We would only need like 2 million.
We wouldn't need that much. We
Yeah.
just need
Well, that's
whatever
just
it
some breathing
costs.
room because
Whatever
we're gonna
Jack
pocket the
Black
rest. Exactly.
and Ferris Bueller's minimum
They're
is.
at a
That's
point in their career that when they read our script, they'll go, "I'll do it for nothing because
yeah,
I want to be
right.
in it.
Yeah.
I want to fuck a Gold Globe
It'll be
for best comedy."
we got Jack Black. We got
Fucking Stranger Things.
Dennis. Yeah, Hopper.
Yeah, being the dude.
The tax man.
I want to watch that.
I do too, so bad.
We got to get on it, dude. We got to make it.
We got to write it.
We got to write it.
I think if we wrote that and then we carried it to somebody,
We'll get in the fucking Discord call with them and be like, "Look, this is what we got."
yeah.
And
it's
we're
just me and
recording you
Adam.
right now, so you can't steal our shit. It's time stamped.
Yeah. And we're just mouth breathing.
I know my
on the phone.
rights.
Yeah, right. We'll have Corey on retainer for us.
He knows his rights.
For sure, dude.
I'm like, Corey, get in here. Know our rights.
He's the rights guy,
Yeah.
man.
They'll say something, and Corey will say, "Fucking motherfucker, slow down." Like, the fuck do you think you are? We all shit and fucking piss under the same sun. It's like, goddamn, calm down. We're trying to get money out of this dude. Like,
is this your attorney? It's like, no, it's just some friendly.
it's our
guy.
Corey.
Yeah, y'all don't have a Corey.
Yeah,
we got. Two
this is our
Corys
libertarian friend, and the guy's like, like, taxation is theft.
Like, is that why the show's about a tax man?
I
it's
mean,
like, sure.
I would watch that show on HBO. It's got to be HBO.
Yeah,
Gotta
or
be.
Showtime.
Gotta be HBO. I don't fuck with Showtime, dude, since Dexter.
That's so fucking funny. He's a libertarian.
Yeah. When people hear that, they're like, God damn it, I'm not gonna get this is gonna be so hard. Then he starts talking to Corey, he's like, hey, hang on, fuck you. No, next. It's like, no, dude, there's no next. This is the only person.
Yeah.
I'm just all fun and games.
Yeah.
Love you, Corey. What's our next trailer?
We got
Angel.
Is it about?
Look at that screenshot. That's fucking Corey Taylor, dude.
The neck's not wide enough.
Nah, dude, this is a Mask sequel. Ain't that the mask from The Mask?
I think so.
Why are the eyebrows upside down? What?
Well, I think that mask, the mouth is giving the blowjob. The other mask is the receiving the blowjob mask. You know
Are y'all
what I'm
ready?
saying?
3, 2, 1, play. Horror movie. It's in the title. Never heard of it. Tire swing. Leaves crunch. This is a B movie for sure. Who's this guy? Yeah. It ain't no Parasite, that's for sure. I like that filter they're using. Look, who's this? Skip it around back there. Please be a comedy. Ah! Walkie-talkies? What fucking year is this? This is terrible. Oh my God. I never want to see this movie. Ever.
Come on, man.
I'm so sorry that I put that trailer. I didn't know. I didn't watch it. I don't watch them because it takes away from the.
You're podlocked on it.
I'm podlocked on these trailers, dude, and the only reason I dropped the next one is because it's got fucking 110% in it. We just go out there and give them 110%.
It's called Line of Descent.
Decent.
110%. Y'all know y'all like Bedazzled.
I do.
Let's give it a go.
I'm ready.
Damn the devil. 3, 2, 1, play. What's his name? Brendan Fraser. I feel like at the end of this trailer, I'm going to say, what's up with that hand tattoo? He's like, don't put the coin in that pocket. It'll get mixed in with the other change. All right, dude. He's Charlie. Is that Freddie Mercury? I like, what's this voice he's doing? He's got a cold. I like Brendan Fraser. Monkey bone up in this bitch. I've never heard him talk that way. What is he dressed up like? It's a foreign, dude.
I kind of want to watch it.
I kind of want to Google it.
He kind of sounds like he's pulling a Michael C. Hall.
Michael Chow.
Michael Chow, y'all.
Comes out November the 15th, so it already released. Oh, languages,
promising-
Hindi, English.
Promising Young Woman.
Yeah.
It's that new,
Got
man.
Got Carey Mulligan in it.
I don't even know who that is. Do you?
Adam Brody, Allison Brit. No,
Why'd you say it like you know?
because it was in the title.
Ready when y'all are.
Yeah, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, play. Promising Young Woman. What's happening? Why do they show you the trailer before they show you the trailer? What's she doing? He looks familiar. Sinister violins. Wait. Was that Toxic? Is it? Oh, it's fucking... It's what's his name? Fucking... What's his name, dude? It's McLovin, dude! Dude, that is Toxic. Oh, it's fucking Funny Song Guy. Fucking superstar, dude. What's his name? He does those funny songs. Bo Bynum, that's it. I'm going Harley Quinn on you, bitch. What's happening? This trailer don't make sense. Blow up doll. I learned nothing from that trailer.
I did.
What'd you learn?
So-
She's running an experiment?
No, she was obviously raped by somebody, maybe one of her teachers or something in medical school. She told everybody about it. They didn't believe her, so she was ran out of school basically
So she
because
went
of
Batman.
it.
How the fuck did you get all of that from that?
Because of the conversation that the two chicks were having. Like, you remember what happened to me when I had to drop out of medical school?
Oh,
And she's like, yeah, nobody believed you and all this kind of stuff, but I believe you. So it's that whole idea of like, she got raped, she said something about it, nobody believed her. So since that nobody wants to believe her, she's going to take it into her own hands,
she's going to start dextering motherfuckers.
pretty much.
Might be all right. I don't know. I don't know. The trailer was,
Me too.
you know, yeah, me too for sure. The Me Too movement.
Ready for the next one, guys.
What do you got pulled up?
The
The
host.
host.
All right, let's do it. You ready, Griffin? 3, 2, 1, play. Rated R. Oh, pretty place. Who's this? Shout, dude. Dude, I swear. I knew you were going to say that. I wanted to say it. Get out of my fucking head, dude. She's hot. Oh, that's a lot of money. What's happening? Amsterdam. I don't like it, but what's happening, man? It looks like something I've seen before. I've seen this movie. Airbnb. They're getting murdered. Hello? Dakota. Ooh. What was that knife doing? Wait, what's happening? Yeah,
Seen it.
yeah, 100 times. Host. Hated it. What we got next?
The Whistlers.
Is this about the guy that worked with Blade? Whistler?
Oh,
They're all welding at once, and they all have Bad Moon Rising playing from their respective radios, but it's out of sync. it's just
so it's just
loud-
noise. You just hear
Yeah.
Bad Moon Rising, and it's all out of sync. Like some songs are ending, some songs are finishing. That's funny, Travis. That's funny. Y'all
It's the
ready?
Whistlers, guys.
Ready, Trav? 3, 2, 1, play. The Whistlers. Oh. What language is that? It's sexy. Yeah. Look, it's the filter. Here we go. The police hear me whisper, I'm going to jail. Can't nobody whisper like that. Whisper, whistle. All I can hear is Bad Moon Rising, dude. You fucked me. Oh, here we go. We whistle. And if you do not like the whistle, then fuck you. This is the whistle. I think the same. We saw the other trailer where the guy was like, "Where's my money?" That sounds like Italian. Is that Italian? I think it's Italian. Oh. They need to make a better trailer. Whistle! I'm so sorry.
I'd watch it.
Well, that makes one of us.
30-22.
I'm
Got on
in,
more
dude.
apps, so.
I'm in already. Hit me with that futuristic shit. I'm in.
Yeah,
Let's lay into it, guys.
Y'all ready?
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, play. Is it rated R? Sci-fi movie? Oh! Saban, dude. Look at this. Why is it blurry? Something's happening. The bitch is fucking blowing up, dude. I recognize him. We stab people. Oh! Oh! Smoking a cigarette in space, dude? That's too much fucking oxygen. Hang on. It's so empty. He looks like fucking discount fucking oh shit, dude. Y'all remember the movie he looks like discount 300. What's his name?
Gerard Way.
He looks like him,
Gerard
dude.
Butler.
Yeah, wrong Gerard. He's not okay, dude.
I'm not
Didn't he look like him? I
Yeah,
thought it
he
was him
did.
at first. I was like, nah, that ain't him. He wouldn't do this.
Now, this is a case of, do we really need a movie of this?
I say
think
we do. You don't like them practical jokers, Trav?
I ain't got a problem with them. I just don't know if I sit through a movie.
Travis.
Guys.
You hadn't even seen the trailer yet.
I'm ready.
Larry! You have did you watch the trailer, Griffin?
No.
You podlocked it?
Yep. Of course, man.
Let's watch it. Let's watch the trailer and then let's see what you got to say, Trav.
All right.
You ready, Griffin? 3, 2, 1, play. Oh. Oh, so they do the show, but it's the movie version. It's just a show. Are they at like Ruby Falls? Y'all know who that is. I can't remember her name. Paula Abdul. I love it. I love it. It's fucking Jackass, dude. Man, the camera's so much better. Oh my god. It looks like they're going Sacha Baron Cohen, dude. They're doing the whole put real people in their movie. Now, do I think it's theater worthy? I don't know about that. That's they're not pulling Jackass numbers on theater, dude.
Yeah. But
I'm watching it.
I'm down.
I love the Impractical Jokers. Trav, you watch the show?
Yeah, I've watched it.
You know that Q, the one that looks like Rosie O'Donnell, he's on Tell 'em Steve Dave. Like, we heard Q. Q was a sound man before. What was crazy was Q was just the dude that was there, hanging out with the other two guys that were in a movie, Kevin Smith movie.
Yeah.
And then he ended up having a bigger career than both of them put
Yeah.
together. Like, what's their title they go by? The fucking Hamlocks.
The
What is it?
Tenderloin?
The Tenderloins, the Hamlocks. I knew it was something like that. Man, if I could get another Tenderloin podcast, I'd be good.
Yeah,
I
right.
ain't fucking trying to get up on that JV squad. I was gonna drop this trailer and then Griffin beat me to it. The only reason I was gonna drop it, I saw Colin Farrell. I was like, hey,
This is
okay.
that movie that Guy Ritchie's doing.
Oh,
It's got Matthew McConaughey, Charlie Hunnam, Colin Farrell, and Hugh Grant.
y'all ready?
Remember, we watched the trailer for it.
Let's do it. You ready, Trav?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, play. He looks like somebody that should wear a hat like that. No ambush. That's Thor's brother. Is that Thor's brother? Looks like Thor's brother. What's his name? What's that? Da, 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 da. I want to watch it. It's gonna be good, dude. Low and slow. He's got an earring. See his earring? I want to see it. It's gonna be good. Is his name Charlie something? That's it. That's what they did at the beginning. This movie's making me want to pack a bowl, dude. Oh, It looks good, dude. It looks lock, stock, and two smoking barrels, you know? Mm. Hang on, copyright. That looks pretty good, dude.
I hope that we finally get some type of acting performance out of Charlie Hunnam, because that motherfucker is about as stale as a week-old cracker left on my counter.
And this is Charlie Hunnam's the motorcycle guy, right?
Yeah. Am I wrong, Trav?
What was it again?
I said I hope we finally get an acting performance out of Charlie Hunnam, because his acting is about as stale as a cracker that's been sitting out on my counter for a week.
Oh, you damn right.
What we got next?
Avenue 5.
Avenue 5. Hugh Laurie.
Hugh Laurie. We watched a teaser for this a while back.
Yeah.
And when I saw that screenshot of him in the fucking Apollo gear, I was like, oh, we gotta watch that.
Yeah.
It's the HBO series. Y'all ready? 3, 2, 1, play. Sold American. It's a space cruise ship, dude. That's fucking what's his name, dude? The Mormon guy. Oh, it's him, dude. It's Jared. Right here, dude. The Mormon dude. I want to see it. I'm watching it. I watched all of it. What is they saying? This is a British comedy here. Dry. I'm in, dude. I'm in.
This looks absolutely up my alley. I'm down.
Yeah, I'm in.
It looks completely
It looks
ridiculous.
fucking funny. Check this out, guys. Dracula.
Dig through the ditches and burn through the witches.
Not
Netflix.
Spatula. Dracula.
Spatula. Dude, that's funny. Do it, baby.
Do it, baby.
Spatula. Y'all ready?
I'm ready.
Ready, Trap? 3, 2, 1, play. See if we get something good here. Come on with it. Come on. Knocking on the door. Fly in the eye. Eye fly. Oh. Oh. I'm in. Good trailer. They don't release too much. Yeah.
The Bela Lugosi Dracula.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Which I'm fine with.
Not
That
bad
looks
at
good.
all. What's our next trailer?
A rough draft.
Y'all ready? This trailer dropped, I would say 2 days, but now I'm living in tomorrow. Y'all ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1, play. Sci-fi movie? No. What's he wearing? It's What's happening, dude? What's happening? Is he time traveling? This trailer's got a lot going on. A lot going on. I feel like PewDiePie's in this movie, Travis. Good call. I kind of want to see what's up, though, because there's a lot going on there.
I want us to watch eventually. I want us to eventually watch not watching Daywatch, because those are good movies.
I'm down. I've watched them, and I would totally rewatch them.
They were a sleeper hit for me. I remember when they dropped, and I eventually checked them.
Yeah.
Because when at the time that I heard about them, it's pretty much, Adam. It's like the Lord of the Rings for Russia.
Oh. Sold American.
No, that looks good though. It's like they're in an alternate reality.
There's something going on there. There's
half of
more than meets
humanity.
the eye. That's for damn sure.
It's like some extreme preventive measure. Like they're keeping half the world population behind, so that while the ones that are taking the step forward, when they fuck up, we won't, or they, or whatever. I'll give it a go.
Yeah.
Looks
for
interesting.
certain. Yeah.
Daniel, is it real?
Is it real like REEL?
Mm-mm.
We are ready?
Let's find out.
You ready, Trev? 3, 2, 1, play. Here we go. We watched the trailer for this. Did we? Did we watch the trailer for this? Yes, we did. We did. This is a different trailer. What? We did, dude. We saw one. This is different though. Is he related to the guy that plays Pennywise? We saw a teaser for this. It's fucking Daniel, dude. Nope, he's not. Patrick Schwarzenegger's in this movie. He plays Daniel. But we watched a teaser a while back. This looks trippy, dude. That was a chick from Honey. Yeah. He plays Daniel. I mean, it looks trippy, dude.
It does.
I mean, what do you do? What do you watch? Here's what we gotta do. Hang on. Let me grab the fucking flash drive of fucking Christmas Past.
Dude, this guy on YouTube is trying to beat the the dinosaur game when the browsers on Google,
Mm-hmm.
the dinosaur pops up, says no internet, and then you can play a
Yep.
game. He's trying to play it for a year straight.
Oh, that's a long time.
He's on 2 days right now.
Oh.
2 days, 5 hours. And he keeps like almost falling asleep, and it's hilarious.
How'd you find that?
It popped up on one of these trailers or some shit.
Can I get a link?
Yes.
Thank you.
He looks like I don't know what he looks like. Nope.
All right. Here's what we gotta decide.
Well,
What?
I did see something that was out the other day when I was browsing around on the old internets.
What'd you see?
Zombieland 2.
I watched it last night.
How was it?
Not as good as the first.
Uh,
Diminishing returns. Don't still watch it, but I watched it last night when I laid down, and I watched the whole goddamn movie, dude. Start to, I did not fall asleep. Watched it all. Not as good as the first. I'll say that. You'll know when you see it. We can
Right.
watch it though.
well,
Let me
else
throw
is
some
here?
titles at you. That's why I went and grabbed my flash drive. All right. I got Dr. Sleep. I got The Room. That's the movie, the trailer where they go into the room and make the baby.
Yeah.
The Room will give you anything you ask for. I got Code 8. That's the drone movie based off the short film.
Yeah.
Got The Mandela Effect. We got Gemini Man. That's really all I got for new movies. Of course, the Peanut Butter Falcon. That's been out there, but
Wait. Next week's Christmas. Let's do a Christmas movie, dude.
I mean, what are we gonna watch?
I'm gonna propose Scrooged.
Dude, that's happening. Travis, you're outvoted.
Okay.
Are you cool
I mean,
with Scrooge?
Sure.
we're watching Scrooge, dude. Good pull, Griffin.
I mean,
You're
it's
coming
like-
in clutch, dude.
I'm trying, man. I'm really trying.
Is it Christmas next week already?
Yeah.
Or next week when we
It's
do
like
the
a week from
pod?
today.
Oh, dude, it'll be the 24th.
Yeah. So, and like I said, I've got a thing on Christmas Eve night. So I'll still be able to do it, but it'll be probably later
When is Christmas?
next Wednesday.
25th, 25.
Yeah.
The 25?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we can do it. We can do it later. I mean, whatever.
Because I figure we'll probably eat at like 5
Yeah.
and then hang out. So I'll probably be there till 8 or 9. So I'll be home by 10, but I don't have to work on, it's Christmas Day the next day. So I ain't got to work or anything.
You got work,
so.
Trav?
No, I'll be off.
Are
Let's do
y'all
it.
cool with doing a later pod on Christmas?
Dude, who the fuck you think you're talking to?
I mean, and what better movie to do on Christmas Eve?
It's the only movie that's better than that is A Christmas Vacation, and I think we already watched it.
We have.
Yeah, so
Y'all don't want to watch that Santa Claus versus Satan movie again?
Santa
Yeah.
that we did a commentary for.
Yeah.
I don't ever want to watch that movie again. Do y'all?
I mean, I laughed pretty hard. But
Yeah, but Seen
But
it, hated it. Y'all remember how funny it was whenever the kids were dancing around? We were like, where the fuck are these kids from? Like, they're from
yeah,
like every country ever.
yeah, and it was very stereotypical.
Very.
But
I was triggered, dude. I
did
wrote
you write
letters.
did you?
I don't remember.
But yeah, man, I think that we should do that for Christmas, and then I think that because if we look at the calendar here, let me get my calendar out.
All right.
So next week is Christmas. The week after
Criminal.
is New
New Year's.
Year's.
What's our New Year's movie?
I mean,
Here's the thing, dude. You'll never be able to say teen on the end of a year for the rest of your life. That's
I
it.
know.
We're done. There'll never be a, you'll never get another teen, dude. We're done.
It's the end of an era. It's so weird because of how we were born. Because like most people that we know were born in the 1900s, and a lot of them died in the 1900s. Some of them died in the early 2000s. You know what I mean? But when you think back to like 1889,
Yeah.
100 years from when I was born, the fuck was going on in the country at that time?
Poverty.
Well, yeah, for sure. But
Sickness.
You know what I mean, though?
Your kid was lucky to live past 5.
Yeah. So in just 100 years, look at what's happened.
Facebook.
Internet.
Internet, dude. Internet changed the world.
Like
the cell phone.
Yeah. Just any kind of electronic.
The
anything.
iPad, the iPod, Spotify.
The vehicles, combustion engines. You know what I mean? Electricity.
We went a long way, dude. In 100 years, we've come a long way.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
And that's another podcast.
We were born in the 80s, right?
I was.
So that puts us at like probably, we'll be lucky to make it to 2050. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because by the time we make it to 2050, we'll be like 80.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Godspeed.
I know. So it's crazy.
Crazy, dude.
I'm planning to hit 100, then I'm checking out.
After you hit 100, you're like, all right, I'm going to retire.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, dude.
From life.
Yeah, exactly. Just so I can see what happens in 100 years.
I just want to see the aliens fucking show up, dude. If I
It'll
could see
happen.
the aliens, if they come out and they're like, we found them, I'm like, I can die today.
What if they come out and they're like, we prove ghosts exist?
I ain't never seen one.
But like somehow, some way, they have undeniable proof.
I gotta see it.
Right. Well, I mean, what if it's like that episode of Doctor Who where it's like two realities, and then the Cyberman was like the parent or the grandparents or whatever, the ghosts of like the deceased, or the families that are still left
That'll be
alive.
crazy.
But I mean,
and I'll be standing there, and I'm like, this is just like that episode of Doctor Who where, you could always compare something to something. Like, it's just like the episode of Doctor Who, dude.
As soon as that starts happening, I'll call and I'll be like, Adam, Doctor Who.
And I'll know what you mean, dude. All you gotta do is say Doctor Who.
Yeah.
And I'll blow my brains out.
And then you'll come back as a ghost. I'll come hang out.
And I'll fucking be a Cyberman. You don't want to do the podcast with a Cyberman.
What do you think about it, Adam?
Exterminate. I don't know what they say. Upgrade. You want to upgrade? Don't they say something like that? I saw they say something about an upgrade. Assimilate. Inebriate.
I'm like, that movie was pretty good, wasn't it, Adam? And it's just constant. I'm like, always with this guy with the one-word answers.
Yeah, with the upgrades. Upgrade.
They can't all be that bad. We need an
Upgrade.
upgrade.
Come on, dude. They proved that ghosts are real.
Yeah. Undeniable proof.
We'll find aliens before that happens. We'll figure out the Earth is flat before that happens.
Is it the Earth flat though?
I don't know.
I'm just rambling on. I gotta go to bed, guys. I'm fucking
Wait.
loopy.
We're watching Scrooge?
Yeah.
All
And
right.
Mandalorian.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna stay up until tomorrow. I'm not gonna go to sleep till I see it.
It might be out now, dude.
might
It's
be
already
out.
tomorrow for you.
It is. I'm living in the future. Guess what, guys? We're still here. Everything's okay. At ease.
It's good to know, man. I'm glad that I always know that if I'm worried about tomorrow, I can
Yeah,
call
you
Adam.
just hit me up and I'll be like, it's cool,
Yeah.
dude. Everything's all right.
It's like fucking
Now,
right, dude.
it might snow tomorrow or it might be hot as fuck. We don't know, but it's all right.
Global warming.
It might snow or it might be 72 degrees in December.
Yeah. Oh, it was snowing today.
Here,
Up
dude,
on,
it was warm as fuck, dude. I wore shorts.
Up on Crow Mountain. You know where Crow?
Yeah, I know where it's at.
Up on Crow Mountain.
Up there toward the orchard.
Yeah, it was snowing up there. And Skyline, of course it's going
Where
to
the
snow.
Doppler's at.
Yeah, it's snowing up there. But we didn't get any in the valley today, so.
Fuck it. Maybe tomorrow. You never know, dude. You never know with this weather.
Yeah.
We're over here playing like weather Russian roulette, dude.
I know. I never know what to wear.
It's like you got to step outside and be like, oh shit. Dude, there's so many times I go outside like dressed for cold because should be cold.
Yeah.
And I go outside and I'm like, what the fuck, dude? It's like hot as fuck out here, dude. I got to take my jacket off. And
yeah. Well, here's how bad it is. I'm like, hey, and I'm not going to say her name so she don't fucking activate. But I'm like, hey, good morning. And it's like, good morning. The high for today is 72 and the low for today is 18. I'm like, it's a pretty fucking wide range of fucking weather there, buddy.
As soon as it gets dark, it's gonna be cold as fuck.
Yeah. But when the sun's out, but there's a 10% chance of the sun coming out, but it will get like 80. You know what they're saying,
dude.
though? Yeah. They're saying that they're fixing that we might have another 93 on our hands. Y'all remember 93?
The tornadoes?
Oh, well.
No, the fucking blizzard, dude, of 93.
Yeah.
Dude, we drove a tractor to the store.
Yeah.
There was like 3 foot of snow.
I was 5.
Is that going to happen? I will say this, there's a lot of rain here lately.
Well, they're saying that the way that the weather's acting, it was acting the same way in 93 as it is now.
Come on.
So, but when 93 happened, I was 4 or 5.
Yeah.
And I was helping my family hand feed chickens in chicken houses for like 2 weeks straight because, the power was out. They couldn't auto feed them.
Yeah.
So my little ass was trying to carry a 5-gallon bucket full of feed,
We kept your chickens alive.
Yeah, we had to. The good thing that my grandparents had gas burners at that time because those chickens would all froze to death. But yeah.
I want it to happen. I got milk. I got a little bit of bread. We'll be all right.
Well, as long as the power and the internet doesn't go down. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because we ain't equipped for that.
No. Well, I can read and shit,
Fuck that, dude.
I
just read a fucking movie, dude. I ain't trying to read another one.
But you know what I mean, though. It's just
Are they saying that's the thing? They're thinking that we're gonna get another blizzard?
Yeah.
We've been getting a lot of rain, dude.
Yeah.
And if that temperature gets down there and that rain comes through again, fuck.
Yeah.
And we're getting that all day rain.
Yeah.
Today it rained like from morning until I don't know. It's still raining, so
yeah.
If it's
It
fucking
was-
32 out there, that's a fucking.
There was a little bit of icy rain earlier today.
Yeah.
I kind of want to see it though. I had strep throat during the blizzard of '93, so I couldn't go out and play in it. I just watched my brothers and sisters and like kids go out and play it through the window. I just watched them build a snowman.
That's still the most snow I've ever seen in my life.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. It was like fucking cars were lost
yeah.
in that snow.
Yard cars.
All right, guys, I'm
We're
out.
watching Scrooge. I'm ending it. Here we go. Bad Lieutenant decision.
Going,
Firing that
letting
fucking boy.
no, the bad lieutenant decision for the family was letting that bitch in when the family was out of town. Now,
They should have
granted,
never opened that door.
well, granted,
The guy would have died down there.
well, not yeah.
She came in and
that
started
would've-
feeding him with a bottle.
Yeah, that would have happened for sure. But they would have all passed out drunk, and the family would have showed up, and they would have lost their job. But
Oh yeah.
they wouldn't have fucking got brain damage. The one wouldn't have died. You
Yep.
know, the father wouldn't have been having. So like that was the bad
They let
lieutenant.
the woman in.
And they
I
should
wouldn't have let
never
her
done
in
that.
ever.
Hell no, I wouldn't have even answered the fucking.
I can't
door.
believe y'all, dude. It's like it's too late, dude.
Yeah.
We're not answering buzzer calls at this time.
Yeah.
But if they didn't let her in, they would have passed out, and the family would have came home, and they'd have been all laying there drunk.
Yeah.
Fucked either way.
But I would have rather been fucked by getting fired than fucked
Yeah.
by like having
Dying.
half my family die
Yeah.
and me having to go into seclusion.
Yeah. Going to prison.
Yeah.
His own prison. The court is in session. All right.
Verdict is on.
Next week is Scrooge. We're